No. Oh, I say! Messi. Oh, brilliant skill from Lionel Messi. Surging forward with real menace here. Brilliant from Messi. Oh, what a goal that is!
Let me try that again. Good morning. I am muted. That is terribly unprofessional. Big up to you. Sorry, was having so much fun on Perchy's channel just now, eating McDonald's, talking with Perchy's other half. It was all good fun, wasn't it? All good fun. But Tottenham Hotspur are playing today. Good morning to you all. I hope everyone in the chat is well. 3 points. Got to be right. Got to be 3 points. Surely there's no one out there that thinks we won't get 3 points. Let me know nice and early on in the chat. We will give you the team news in about 25 minutes time. But happy Saturday to you all. What a lovely day it is. It's really, really nice here in South London today. Just the sort of day you want to be sat inside, not catching the sun. Big up to each and every one of you. Let's say some good mornings. Tottenham fan doing stuff. I love that name. It's straight to the point. He's a Tottenham fan doing stuff. Sorry, I don't know what I have on my camera there. Tottenham fan doing stuff has just said, morning, Sava. So big up to you. Big up to Rinketic, Sport Agenda. The Mackie D's was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I had a lovely Mackie D's live on Perchy's show. Tigaro, the single parent theory, all the way out there in Australia. Big up to you, my friend. I hope you are well. Just a girl who loves Spurs. Kate is in here and said it's Spurs Day. Yes, yes, it is. It's the day we've been waiting for. We wait for these days now once a week. Apart from midweek this week when we'll have another live watch along for the Fulham game. Ben Edwards is in the chat. Good morning to Ben Edwards. Adrian Parker. I said, that was mayhem on Perchy TV. Great fun. Sava, you are awesome. Oh, stop it. Stop it. You say things like that, I get a big head. Big up to Pedro. Pedro is in the chat. By the way, I will give you team news 22 minutes away. If I look at the Tottenham Hotspur official page, I don't think anything has happened yet. There's probably a video of us arriving. Let me see. Oh, hang on. What's going on there? That's just gone to the Man United game. Right. Hang on. 1 second here. What's happening? Why am I home? Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Hang on. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the Tottenham. It's all set up. And Tottenham Hotspur official. There we go. Right, Tottenham Hotspur official. There's a lovely picture of the back of the net. If you don't believe me, here it is. Everyone needs to see this in their morning, don't they? Here it is. There you go, guys and girls. There you go. Back of the net. Lovely picture at the back of the net. Let's just see if there isn't anything else Tottenham Hotspur have said or done. Oh, there's another picture. There we go. Lovely picture of the Bournemouth badge, a nice blue sky with a couple of white clouds flying around. Other than that, there it is. People asking, what is your starting 11? So I'll tell you what, who are we to disagree with Tottenham Hotspur official, eh? What 11 are you wanting to see today? Tell me what 11 you are wanting to see. Unchanged? The Celso in for Maddison maybe with the injury concerns? Let me know. What 11 do you want to see? Porro, Royale, is there a swap there? Does Sarr keep his place above Skip? Seems crazy asking that after last weekend. Let me know. Sorry, I've got that McDonald's taste in my mouth now where I've just got to wash it down. Big up, Mark Cook is in the chat. Mark Cook, big up to you, who has recently become a channel member. Kuva 909099 is in the chat. Kuva, let me know if at any point you want to come on for the watch along, just for the pre-match. If you do, you are more than welcome to, my friend. You know that. Absolutely, you know that. We can just chat some rubbish about Spurs. Amin said Bournemouth will expose our aerial weaknesses. There's the spirit. That's the spirit early doors, Amin. They're going to expose our aerial weaknesses. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my camera there. Sorry, hopefully that's better. Yeah. What's going on? Where are we? That's better. You can just see Frank's head in there. John Ellis Hall said, Kuva's on back on the crack. Morning, mate. I don't know what that means, but yeah, why not? Why not? Kuva99 has responded to Amin and said, not if we keep the ball in their half and with us on the attack. Boom. Love you, Kuva. Absolutely love you. Let me know if you would like to come on. I'll tell you what I'll do. Just for you, Kuva, because I love you. You're one of the people I really do love. I don't know. It's a sexual tension. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I'm so confused when I think about you. Just all the feelings I get at once. I'll stick this through to you. And then if you would like to come on, you don't have to. You might be busy, but I'm just giving you the option either way, my friend. Yeah, guys and girls, let me know your team and we'll start looking at them and we'll see who is the closest when the teams are announced. Big up to all the other people doing their watch-alongs today. You have got Henry Wright's doing one. I know that Sean is doing one as well. So big up to all of those guys. Just looking to see if anyone's got any news, any team news. A couple of people I know sometimes release them a little bit early. So we'll see. We'll see. What's going on here? Have we got anything? No, I don't think we have. No, sorry, I can't bring you any inside information. Not that I thought I was going to be able to. Big up, there's been no transfer news as far as I can see from Spurs. But we are where we are. And today we don't worry about that. Well, this morning we don't. And please join me tonight at 8 p.m. as we will have a show to dissect all of today's game, win, lose or draw. And I might have some guests. I might do it myself. We'll see who's available. That will be at 8 p.m. tonight, UK time. Big up to Kate. Big up to Paul Shepherd. Big up to you, my friend. Martin Knightsbridge said, morning, Sava. It's game day. You're right, my man. It is game day. Hugo Boss Wood. Yes, please. Oh, my Instagram guys. Yes, please. Yes. There we go. So he's asking me to do things, and I'm like, hey, I'm live. I can't be sending you anything else. I'm live, my friend. Big up to all the super chat crew. Big up to all the liking crew as well. Sound like a late 1990s garage MC on the pirate radio. Bigging up to the liking crew. Bigging up to the subscribing crew. Listen, just big up to each and every one of you. Hugo Boss Wood has said, morning all. Might be brave and go to the local pub and watch the game for the first time since 2020, as won't feel embarrassed with poor football. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for that, isn't there? There is a lot. For years, we haven't been able to hold our heads high, but we can now. We really, really can now. Kudos is in the chat talking to Kuva, I think. Yes, I know I was on mute. Yes, I know. Good morning to the Herbalizer. Good morning to Daniel Harris. Good morning to Siley. There's lots of people in here. Let me know. Mario is saying, morning, Sava. Massive game. We have to get the 3 points. We do, Mario. We've got to. I mean, imagine, guys, right? Imagine if I had said to you, first game of the season, right, we're going to play Brentford away, Bournemouth away, United at home. United, one of the best 4 teams in the country. Brentford had one of the best home league records last season, only lost 2 games at home. And you're going to get 7 points from the game. You would have bitten my hand off, wouldn't you? You would have bitten my hand off. Game day. Yes, Jesus Jerry Vodka. It's a game day, mate. Fired up. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. I'm looking forward to it. Finn Brazil is as well. He thinks that we're going to win 4-1. A goal fest. An absolute goal fest, he's predicting. Kudos. Yeah, listen, I'm still eating very healthy during the week, but every now and then I just need a blowout, and the McDonald's today was definitely needed, my friend. Kate has said, Sava, thanks for the message. Not good with technology, but got it done. Thank you so much, Kate. I really appreciate that. And Kate is talking about she voted for me for Best New Content Creator in the Football Creator Awards. So thank you so much to everybody that did vote for that. Norman is nervy. Don't be nervy, Norman. Don't be nervy. We've got this. We got this. And the team news will be out very, very shortly. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely positive of it. Come on, Tottenham. Give us our team news. The latest comment is a picture is still South Coast settings and a picture of the back of the net, which I'm hoping Richarlison, Kulu, or Sonny can find today. One of them has got to score today. Surely, guys, right? I don't care who it is. Good on them. One of them, grab a goal. I've been harsh on all three. Grab a goal, build your confidence. Let's keep going to the next week. Come on. Let's get one of the forwards, or if not all of the forwards. Morning to Isa Naguna that said, morning, Sava and chat. Come on, Sava, if you win today, title challenge. Yeah, the early free game title challenge. Big up to you, my man. Big up to you. Tiz Nado has said, good day, Sava. It's Tottenham evening here in Australia. Big up to you and the chat. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs, indeed. Jamie Allen's excited and can't sleep. Yeah, you can't sleep. There's about to be a game. Phil Coy's, big up, Phil, has said unchanged. He thinks we're going unchanged. Couple of super chats here. Shivraj has said, let's go, Sava. Yeah, big up to you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the super chat, my man. And yeah, indeed, let's go. Let's have it. Let's have it. Come on, let's take this to Bournemouth. Lionel with a very, very generous super chat has said, Sava, you're a legend. I won't swear, but you're a legend. Thank you. I don't think I am, but I'll take it. Has said, score prediction, 2-1 to Spurs. I would love to be wrong and we win 3-1, 4-1, 4-0. I think it's going to be tight. I do. I think we'll win it. Hopefully it's not tight. I've got a feeling it's going to be tight, my friend. But thank you so much for the super chat. It's much appreciated. El Dante has simply said, it's game day. 3 points only, please. Big up to you. Yeah, 3 points. That's what we need. We need 3 points. Come on, Tottenham Hotspur. We need these points. We need this in our life. Big up to you, El Dante. Thank you for the super chat so far, people. Where are we? Martin Knightsbridge said, got ads midstream in Spain. Oh, no, you don't want that. You don't want that, mate. You don't want that. Kate has said, Sava, just got a train advert on again. A train advert for me? Sorry. Are we saying there's ads going on in my show? I don't know why this keeps happening. I've set it to not. Okay, I'll try and sort that out for you people. I'm so sorry. Tony Williams said, Sav, can you post the link to vote for you in the awards? I can indeed, my friend. I can indeed. But so the award you're looking for is the best new content creator. I'll show you where it is. So I'll send you the link. This is what you're looking for, my friend. It's best new content creator. Can you see that there? Best new content creator. That's what we're looking for. I'll put the link in the chat. If anyone would like to vote, it would be much appreciated. Can we win? I don't know. Probably not. I've got a feeling that I'm not well known enough amongst all the other fan bases and all the big wigs. But listen, we'll give it a go, eh? We'll give it a go. Marcus has gone with Vicario, Emerson, Romero, Van der Ven, Doggy, Basuma, Gio, Sarr, Kulu, Sun, Richarlison. Oh, okay. So no Maddison and no Porro. That would worry me, if I'm honest. I would like one of them definitely to start. Big up to you. Yes, Phil Coy's, Alexis Sanchez has gone back to Inter Milan on a short-term deal. Big up to him. Hoiberg said, I would personally start Porro. Me too, my man. Me too. I never want to see Emerson Royal play. Sorry, that's just me. He frustrates me. Nick, I know, mate. I know. It's what I know. I know. There's only 80 likes at the moment, people. There's only 80 likes and 268 of you in here at the moment. So 8, come on, that's less than a third, right? Come on, smash that like button, people. It's nice and easy to do. Couple of super chats. Just a girl who loves Spurs said, do I need a beard to get invited on your show? No, I promise you do not need a beard. If you are free tonight at 8 o'clock, Kate, I am going live at 8 p.m. If you would like to join at 8 p.m., let me know. All right. But thank you for the super chat. As always, Donna Cullen is in the house saying, Mr. Sava, if you win that award, I need a party. You can have whatever party you want, Donna. And you know what I'll do? I'll even set you up with the stud, the man, the myth, the romancer, the sex god, the sex panther that is Kuva 99. Kuva, I'm whoring you out.
I'm going to be on Kate's show later this evening anyway, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good, isn't it? Match day. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last season where I used to dread it.
Yeah, mate, listen, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely. I can see why there was the comment earlier in the show about, Bournemouth expose us aerially, but I'm just going into every game full of confidence. I feel like we can take on the world, go to Madrid and beat Real in their backyard sort of thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like that at the moment. It's the vibes coming out of the team and amongst the fan base. It's just great now. It's good times already. How quick things have changed. How badly we were starved of this sort of football.
I agree. The thing is, Kuva.
Yeah, go on.
The thing is, for me, is when people talk about, like, look, exposing us aerially, and look, from where we were last year, a manager isn't going to come in and within 3 games have fixed us up front, in midfield, complete new philosophy, made us absolutely rock solid from corners and set pieces. It's going to take some time and evolving. And that back four, which you might consider our best back four, has played one game together. Like, of course, there's going to be a few chinks, but hey, we've got to take it for what it is, right?
Absolutely, just enjoy the ride. This is back to Spurs being the proper roller coaster ride. There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, but we're always going forward at a great velocity. I'm just take it as it comes. There's going to be some games where this attacking attitude will cost us. Yeah, I mean, the likes of Man City, they are capable of tearing anybody apart when they're on.
Sure.
But let's take the game to them, see what we can do. I always loathe this sitting back on defending on the edge of our box and inviting pressure the whole time. That's not what football's all about to me. A cavalier attitude. Have a go at the opposition. You've got to be better than us at attacking. Even our forwards aren't scoring, and we're still getting 2 goals a game.
Yeah. So imagine when they do.
There's just no worries for me at the moment. It's all of them are blank so far. Who are we playing today? Bournemouth. Who likes scoring against Bournemouth? Heung-min Son doesn't he? He always scores against them. So I think we're just heading in the right direction. This is one of these ones where I think last season, previous seasons, you'd say, oh yeah, we've got to beat Bournemouth, but half of you's thinking, you know what, that's probably a banana skin for us.
Yeah.
You really felt like it. Today, I just feel like we're going to be playing the game in their half, and we've got better players than them, and that should count at the end of the day. I mean, fair play to Bournemouth. They've done incredibly well for themselves, getting to where they are, securing their Premier League status and everything. Huge respect for that. But, we're Spurs. Let's start acting like the old Spurs. We're starting to this season. I think we should be going and dominating these sort of teams.
I completely agree with you. At the end of the day, we've got better players, right? We've got a good philosophy now. Let's go and attack them. Let's go and take the game to them. I did say the last couple of days, and I don't want to flip flop on this, because you know what it's like in this community. If you flip flop, you get a Javiana slap around your face 10 times a day. I do think that they'll probably come out at us at 100 miles per hour. The home team, buoyed by the crowd, quite a small stadium. I think they're going to come at us. And then I think after the first 5, 6, 7 minutes, Basuma and Sarr might get their foot on the ball, and we'll start to see Spurs getting into some sort of rhythm. What I think is really important is that Spurs fans don't think that every game we're going to dominate from minute 1 right the way through to minute 90. There's going to be some times in a game where we have to show some defensive solidity, which is not an easy sentence to say. And I've got a feeling that games like this, games like Brentford away, games like Burnley away, you're going to have those moments where they're G'd up and their adrenaline is overtaking them. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. I mean, look at the away game at Brentford for a start. We were disappointed not to win. But when you look at it in retrospect, that was a good point. Brentford are a handful, even without even Tony. The 3 up front for them, they've done some great stuff. They're very difficult to beat at home. I think they only lost 2 last season at home. And that's against some of the big teams. I think we're doing something. The way we dominated Man United in the second half was awesome. That was just so much fun. Really was. That party atmosphere we had afterwards at the ground. Everybody was whooping it up. Do we start slow against Bournemouth? Like you said, I've got a feeling we won't. I just
think we'll go at them.
I think we're just going to go at them. I think the confidence is getting into the team now. They know they just dispatched Man United easily.
Just quickly, Coover. So the early rumours, the team news is out in 5 minutes. I don't know how reliable this person is, but the Spurs informer has said that James Maddison does start today. Yeah. That's the rumour. Look, I mean, we've only got 4 minutes to wait to find out about this rumour. But
he's the sort of player that's going to want to play, isn't he? So
yeah.
Even if he's got a bit of a niggle, he's still going to try and get on that.
Do you know what I liken him to? Not so much in playing style, although I think they're both brilliant technical footballers, but personality-wise, I think him and Jack Grealish just seem to have this real old school kind of this personality where they're not closed off from the media, where they're not, everything isn't talking in robotics. I just feel like when I watch Maddison and Grealish as well, I think they're both excellent public speakers. And I love that about Maddison. I love that he keeps saying, I love that he keeps saying about how much he loves it at Spurs and how he loves the manager. And I don't know, I just feel like if ever there was a player that was Spurs, I know this sounds really cliche and romantic, right? But if ever there was Tottenham in a player, James Maddison's it, right? Number 10, tricks, assists. It's our guy, right?
I'll tell you what, I wish we'd signed Grealish as well when we had the chance. They could have been on the same side now. Fantastic.
Don't.
Perhaps we might have done something with Harry Kane then as well. We matching those three England players in the same team, all performing. That would have been great.
Oh, man, it would have been amazing.
Yeah, I know what you mean personality-wise. I also get a vibe, a little bit of a vibe of Scotty Parker.
Yeah.
The way they talk to the media is like an authority and a belief in what they're saying. It's not just saying the words for the hell of it and those sort of soundbite things. It's really speaking from the heart and belief in what you're doing. I'm all for it. I can see why he's been made a vice captain. It's
definitely.
That he talks a good game and you can believe it. You can buy into it. Good stuff. Really taking a Maddison very, very quickly.
Sorry, a few people saying they've got adverts. Let me just check. I'm looking at my monetization ads. Choose how it's let YouTube insert mid rolls. Choose how mid rolls appear. Let me change. I've got it on skippable, so if the ads do come up, you should be able to. Sorry, I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening, people. Sorry, I will go and have a look at that after.
I'm not getting any, that's for sure.
Yeah, sorry. I never. I hope everybody here who watches me a lot knows I never insert ads during my show. Obviously, for playback purposes, there are ads, but not during the show. So I do apologize, and please stick with me. Just click skip. If you get the ad, just click skip. I am one of those YouTubers who always leaves skippable so that you don't have to watch them. Some people leave it on non-skippable because obviously they get more revenue, but that's not the guy I want to be.
You like Maddison, but you've mentioned skip multiple times.
Well, let's see. Look, let's talk about that position. And the team news is going to be out in about 120 seconds. So we'll quickly get this in. Skip back in for Sarr any way in which you see that? Or after that performance the other day, Sarr's got to play, right?
Sarr's got to start. That's a super Sarr in the making, isn't it? He's looking the part. He really is. The sheer energy levels, just getting from box to box all game, affecting play wherever he goes as well. Getting a goal, you can't affect play any better than that, can you? So I think he's massively on the rise. I think Skip, he's got to up his game, hasn't he?
I truly believe so. I don't know if he's good enough though.
Yeah, all I'd expect from Skip is that he's ready to take his chance when he does get one due to injury or fatigue from players. Just come in and the confidence that's getting into the team, surely getting into the team after the start of the season. It's going to help all the players. They're all going to feel elevated by it. I think the only thing we are lacking is just see a few goals from those forwards now. Then everything seems to be in working order.
I mean, listen, as we said, the team is about to be announced. It's so funny. They're walking across I don't know if you've got it on, walking across the pitch at the Vitality, and you've got the presenter, Joe Cole, and then Peter Crouch, like 2 foot bigger than anyone else. Like they haven't even put him in the middle. But Yeah, listen, it's going to be interesting to see if it is those three that start. I would guess that if it is the same front three, that he has made the decision. Here is the team. Here is the team. Here is the team. And there are no shocks at all. Would you like to see it, Mr. Coover?
Already know what it's going to be, but yeah, go for it.
All right. You could have just played along a little bit there, mate. Like, do you know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah, do surprise me, Sava.
Thank you. Thank you, Coover, for joining in the spirit of the occasion. So we have got the team there. Let's blow that up a tiny bit. Hopefully you can see that. The team is Vicario in goal, Pedro Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogie, Sarr retains his place, Basuma, Maddison is fit, Kulu on the right, Sonny on the left, and Richarlison up front. If I'm not wrong, that is the same 11 that started against Man United.
That is our current best first team 11.
There you go. So that's the 11. It's clear from that. Let us know your early thoughts, people. The Bournemouth team, by the way, is Neto, Aaron, Zabani, Kelly, Kirkes, Rothwell, Christie, Semenyo, Philip, Cliver, and it flipped off the screen quickly before. I'm guessing it was Solanke. I'm guessing it was Dominic Solanke up top. And the Spurs subs are Forster, Royale, Sanchez, Ben Davis, Oliver Skip, Højbjerg, Perisic, Lo Celso, and Solomon. So, listen, Kuva, off the back of that, your initial thoughts on that 11, our best 11?
Yeah, I think so. Currently. Yep. It's up to players to up their game and force their way into the team, isn't it? You got to impress the manager on the training pitch. That's the first thing. I'll look at our bench, and I think in previous seasons, even prime Pochettino era, I remember looking at the bench and thinking we've got absolutely nobody that can change the game there.
Yeah.
I look at this bench, and you look at the last three players mentioned. So we got I forgot who they were now. Typical.
I think you've got Solomon, Perisic, Lo Celso, I think, were the attacking three.
I think all three of them can offer something if we need to change the way the game's going.
Sure.
The rest of them are kind of like for like replacements if and when needed. But I think we've got some options there. I like the fact you'll always get excited the fact Solomon's going to be coming off the bench because as we know, he runs at people. It's great to see it. But this exactly, absolutely oozing confidence. I'm so bought into this manager. It's unreal. This is the start. Feels like the start of when it was going right for Poch for me. It
does, but just quicker. So if you remember, Poch, obviously that first year, it wasn't that simple. I remember in that first year there was it the Aston Villa game in when Kane scored? There was a lot of people talking about Poch could lose his job. It wasn't going very well, and then Kane got that free kick from about 25 yards out. Do you remember? People were really annoyed with Soldado and Adebayor and saying, listen, this kid's got to play. And then the rest is history, as is Kane this year. But
I think you got to give Tim Sherwood a bit of credit there for Harry Kane as well, haven't you? Giving him the big chance in the first place. Mind you, that's one of the ones, there's an admin on the Facebook admin and I who were always so smug about Harry Kane's career because we remember at the time when Tim Sherwood was there saying, right, this the kid for next season. This can be our number 9, and people go, "What? He's championship level at best." And we were getting slaughtered for it. So we were jokingly bigging him up more and more, going, "Ballon d'Or nominee, Golden Boot winner," and all those things are sort of they're on the cards all the time for him.
So just quickly, Sava, you said this last week and you were wrong. Sorry, this message was about 7 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago. Can you? I might have been wrong. I don't know what you're referring to, though. It's not often I'm wrong. No, I'm joking. Could you let me know what I was wrong about? That would be nice. Just a bit of context. Obviously, please remember, people in the chat, that sometimes if you just put a sentence like this, we have no idea what you're referring to. So let me know what I was wrong about and we'll have that conversation. But big up to everyone in here. There's nearly 400 people in here. And I appreciate that because I know there are other YouTubers doing watch-alongs and you could choose them. So thank you for being here with me and with the sexy Kuva. Just quickly, we have got a super chat. Another one from Donna Cullen. Said, nice shirt, Mr. Sava, but I prefer a tank top. Okay. You'll never, ever see me in a tank top. I can 100% assure you of that, bad boy. Donna Cullen's
tank tops, that's the sleeveless ones, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what Donna Cullen likes. I mean, it saves on materials.
Yay! She's gone on to say, he or whatever has gone on to say, Mr. Coover, you excite me always with 6 kisses.
Yeah, well, of course, Coover, innit?
Yeah, exactly. It's Coover. Coover excites all of us. If I could reach down that camera screen and give you a kiss. D&B forever. Just with a super sticker. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And listen, I really do appreciate that, D&B. So thank you so much for being so generous. And here he is, the new king of all the flip-flops in the world. Mark Cousins, all of a sudden, doesn't know who Pochettino is. Not you.
Actually, I'm going to stick up for flip-flops anyway, because you're supposed to do that as a football fan.
For sure.
This player's crap. This player's crap. He comes on, scores a goal. Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's an emotional game. You have ups and downs.
Big up Q7 that says, Sava, is Maddison your modern day Ginola? David is the only other footballer I've seen put that smile on your face. I mean, early days to say that. Yeah, I think the thing for me was, and I won't go into a big thing. We did this yesterday, but Ginola just excited me. It was a player that every time he got the ball, you go, what's he going to do? And I loved that. Maddison's a bit more of a, so I don't want to say it's predictable, but I think you kind of know with Maddison the plan, right? Ginola was a maverick. I would say the closest I've seen to Ginola in terms of exciting me would have been, for me anyway, would have been Gareth Bale in terms of being able to beat a man, very different player to Ginola, but beating a man, taking a player on. Anyone else for you that you would say is kind of giving you that smile as much, so to speak? Other than me?
Van der Vaart, definitely.
Van der Vaart?
Yeah, that kind of unpredictable part to his game, and just the rapport he had with the fans, that was just brilliant.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
and Maddison, I can see why he'd be so excited about him. It's because we just haven't had a player like this for a while. We've been starved of it. So, I think hype him through the roof. I'm fine with that. Just challenge him to live up to all the hype we're putting on him.
Do you know what? I think the key thing for me is this is a player that is not unknown as well. You know, sometimes if you buy a young playmaker from abroad who's tagged as the next big thing, it's hope. With Maddison, I've seen it. But we've seen him do it year in, year out. We know what we're getting with James Maddison. But you're right, Coover. Since Eriksen went, I think fans like me and you especially, we've been calling out every year for, got to get a playmaker. Got to, and everyone last year was like, oh, well, we've turned down Eriksen, we've turned down Dybala, we've turned down Maddison. It was like, Conte doesn't play with a playmaker. I don't care. Get me a playmaker. I want a playmaker in my team.
So it's an old mate of mine. He's a Forest fan, and he's seen Forest, winning European cups and the league. And he always said to me back in the day when Spurs were having trouble defensively, there was one thing they always did: they'd go out and buy another attacker and an attacking midfielder. That was always the solution to defensive problems. Attack better. I'm all for that. I don't care if Porro can't defend too well a lot of the time. He did pretty well against Man United, and he can improve. But main thing is, what does he offer going forward? Other end of the pitch. That's the business end. That's what gets you off your seat.
I hear too many fans now talking about, like, when we're talking about forwards, I see it all the time now. When I'm saying, I want goals from Kulu, I want goals from Son, I want goals from Richarlison, what I hear is, but their work rate. Yeah, cool. But, Kuva, the reason these guys are in the team, first and foremost, isn't their work rate. They are there to either create or score goals. Yeah. Work rate for me, listen, if you've got a forward, like, I'll give you an example. A couple of players you can think off the top of your head that weren't goal scorers, but worked hard, that would never have been good enough for us, but were good for lower level teams. Paul Dickoff, right? Paul Dickoff, you'd love him in your team if you are, when he was at Leicester or whatever. He'll run, he'll press, he'll work hard, he'll set up a few goals, but you're never having him in your team if you need a 20 goal a season, man. Right?
Yeah, correct.
We're Tottenham. We're Tottenham. These forward. Let's talk about this, Kuva. With big up to every one of you, by the way. 50 minutes until kickoff. So big up. However long Kuva's here for, he's welcome here all the time. Keep smashing the like button, people. There's 412 of you in here, which is really good numbers, and only 177 likes. And for anyone that hasn't, keep pressing that subscribe button, people, as we're heading towards 10,400 now. So anyone that would like to subscribe, please do. That would be much appreciated. And my missus actually last night helped me change my YouTube page. So if you go onto that, you might see a little bit of a difference. She added some little logos and stuff, and she's head of marketing somewhere, so I've got no idea how to do all this stuff. And I said to someone,
that's where the adverts have come from then.
No. I don't know. Do you know what? In my back studio, I'm literally seeing that I've got my ads turned off. I don't know why this is happening. So apologies.
YouTube.
Yeah,
you've got too
skip.
popular, so you're on the next sort of band of adverts. That's what it is.
Oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, listen, if you do get an advert, people, just press skip, please, and it will bring you straight back to here. Please don't jump off because you see that. Big up to, we're going to talk about the front three in a minute. Big up to Tigara, a single parent theory, who has said, big up Sava, like and subscribe, everyone in the chat, and join the channel if you can spare the coin. Yeah, listen, I'm not asking for anyone to spend any money on me ever, but liking and subscribing is free to do. So big up to everybody. A big up to Tigaro, always very, very generous. And thank you for joining the channel member only show yesterday, where my prediction for the Luton-Chelsea game was bang on the money with a 3-0. I said, bang on the money. Where's El Tel telling me that Luton were going to win 1-0? Where is he? Let's be having you, El Tel. Where are you, mate?
Luton this season, I think they finish on the record lowest amount.
It's going to be tough. Chelsea looked like they were ripping through them every time they went forward, to be honest.
The success story at Luton's incredible. But
superb.
you can't just come into the Premiership and sustain it with that kind of the ragtag bunch of all of them being unsung heroes, really.
You need something.
You need. They just can't afford to do that, so they're going to go down. They're going to get beaten heavily, but great stuff just to see the fact they got in the first place.
Yeah, big up to you. Yes, stream hopping. Big up to you. That's the thing, is it stream hopping? Hennessy, who's a channel member, said, Sava, can we get you a Levy out tank top? No, it's okay. No, I don't want any form of tank top. Be like Will in The In-Betweeners when his mum bought him a tank top for his dinner party. Definitely.
If it's a tank top, you can have arms out, Levy out.
Arms out, Levy out. Yeah, love it. Well, there you go. There's a merchandise idea for anyone if I've ever seen one. Big up to the 197 liking crew. Let's get that to 300 ASAP. Kuva, today's game. We got the team. We know it's the same front three. Look, I would say I've been particularly harsh on a front three. I believe it's just been honesty. But today, it would be great, wouldn't it, to see even players I don't rate like Richarlison, but it would be great to see a Richarlison, a Kulu, Sonny get that first goal of their season and get some confidence into their game, wouldn't it?
How about Richarlison and Sonny with a goal each? Kulu sets both of them up.
Done.
That'll do nicely.
Done. That's what you want to see.
Yeah. Of course, it takes the pressure off them, doesn't it? And it justifies their position as well. They know they've got to be producing stuff. I think Sonny takes it on a heart more than anybody else. He did it last season. He said, he knows he's not playing as well as he has been, and it's not quite happening for him. But he did have a little flurry at the end of the season and started to get a couple of goals. Got to back him to do it again. I think it's just a case of finding their way, like Postecoglou said. You just takes a little bit of time finding those little relationships between players and how they're going to play off each other as they're going through places. Getting used to where to be for a ball that you're expecting to come in. Are the wingers going to get to the byline and cut it back, or is it going to be more of a incisive through ball? It's all going to come over time. The fact is, we're scoring 2 goals a game, and none of the forwards are chipped in. This is a good thing. This is a good thing because they're not going to go all season without goals. That's for sure. So I think we're going to be fine. We were worried about what would happen at the other end of the pitch. Yeah, we're going We're going to concede some chances. We'll get away with it at times. We did a bit against Man United, but overall, we deserve that win.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think there's more of it to come. Like I said, confidence breeds confidence, and there's nothing better than slapping a few wins together. And this is
for
the
sure.
game we should be looking at winning. Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, as Philly said, Sav, a work rate is a minimum. If you don't have a good work rate, you should be sacked. Look, listen, I appreciate, Philly, that not everyone's game is about running around like a headless chicken. I appreciate that, right? Like a Berbatov. Berbatov wasn't your run around and people said he was lazy. He wasn't. It just wasn't his game. It wasn't. He was languid. He was one-paced. But what a genius with a football, right? So
one of my favourite players of all time, Matt Letizia.
Yeah,
Tell
absolutely.
him to work. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
he could practically play with a kebab in his hand.
Oh, superb, absolutely superb. Even someone like Teddy. Teddy didn't run around like mad, but up there, and when I say down there, you know what I mean, Coover. Down there in his feet, they had it all very quickly as well. Rodney Roberts showing his age here. No, Rodney, come on, everyone remembers. Well, depending on how old you are, David Batty. David Batty, wasn't he one of the ones that missed the penalty in that shootout against Argentina?
Yeah, another massively overrated player.
David Batty.
Yeah.
Oh, David Batty in his prime.
It's hardly king, was he?
Premier League winning David Batty. Played for some massive clubs.
He did, but I just think he's overrated. Compare him to someone like a Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard was a proper footballer. He could do everything.
Oh, you're talking about that's a notch up. That's
what I mean. David Batty should not come anywhere near that. He's way down.
No. But he did. Listen, he did a job, and David Batty was part of the Blackburn team. Well, if I'm not wrong, wasn't it Batty and Sherwood as the midfield two for what the kids, we should speak in kid language now. The pivot of that Blackburn team in the midfield was what was it? Batty and Sherwood with Wilcox on the left, Ripley on the right, Sutton and Shearer up top,
front,
with Colin Hendry, David May, Graham Lasso, and Jeff Kenner, Henningberg, Jeff Kenner, and Tim Flowers.
Tim Flowers, wasn't it? Yeah.
Tim Flowers in goal. And you had players in that team like, I don't know why we got onto Blackburn, but players like Gallagher up front. You had Paul Warhurst.
Yeah.
Mike Newell. Wow. But look, we know what
So just finishing off that, I'll just do the ultimate one then. Vinnie Jones won an FA Cup. Do you think he's a great player? No.
Oh, legend though. What a legend.
What a legend. Love him in films more than on the football pitch.
Listen, what a great career that guy's had, both in football and in movies. Like, listen, fair play to big old Vinny there.
Let's get back the most of what he got, I suppose. Yeah, go on.
Absolutely. That's what my wife tells me. Why don't we talk about the back four? So Porro has kept his place over Emerson Royale. I don't think any of the other three were ever in doubt. Neither was Vicario. Do you think this is going to be a thing now? Is Pedro Porro going to be his first choice right back moving forward, or do you think it's going to depend on opposition?
What's the ethos of a Postecoglou side?
Right.
It is take the game to the opposition, attack, don't stop. That's Porro. That is Porro. I think he's just a much better footballer than Emerson. Again, Emerson is rated for his work rate and his attitude, which is first class, I've got to say. I love his attitude with getting players to read out the criticism he takes, to take it on board and come out fighting and try and put it right. I love that. Maybe it keeps it going. He's become less of a problem for me than he used to be, because he is improving a little bit. He's just never going to be he's never going to be like sort of the brain of an Iniesta or that sort of player. He's always going to be the plodder. He's going to be the Sissoko. He's going to be the work rate one. I'm not a fan of that sort of player. They have their place at times. Again, he's got a great attitude. I'll tell you what is nice is if he scores a goal or we win, just watch his face. He loves it. He really loves it. That I like. Just so, but do you have a player around for being a bit of a mascot and like cheerer for the rest?
But
Nah.
this is the thing, right? There's levels to this game, and I think we've been so starved of quality that I think we look at players like Emerson Royale, even Skip, if I'm going to be brutally honest, and I think we will them on. We want them to do better, and but look how much it means to them and their passion, and that's cool. That's cool, but let's be fair. The big boys, the big teams, they don't talk like that. The big boys, that strive to win things, they don't have players like that. The Liverpool team that just won loads of stuff didn't have players of Emerson Royale or Skip's ability. Man City wouldn't. The Chelsea teams of old that won things, they didn't have players like that. And I guess it's about, right now, it's okay to have one or two of them around the squad. I think as you strive forward and you want to win things, I don't think there's a room for players like that are just here for, as the kids would say, vibes.
Yep, true. Simple, isn't it? All the teams that win the league and win the Champions League, packed full of quality players. You don't look at one of them and think, oh, he's a bit of a donkey, but he works hard. You just look at him and go, wow, that's a player.
Yeah, yeah.
Quality at the end of the day is better than work rate. That simple as that.
Yeah, and there's nothing to say that players can't have both, right? But listen, Pedro Porro, again today, smaller pitch, might actually favour him because you can't be out of position too much if you're not on the biggest pitch. It is smaller, I believe, than the Spurs stadium. What do you think this guy needs to do to become a kind of fan favourite and to solidify himself within that first 11?
Goals and assists.
Porro?
Easy. Yeah.
So nothing defensively?
No.
Come on, Kuva. Nothing defensively.
It doesn't matter. We're working well as it is. You look at the way Basuma and Sarr's bossing the midfield. You look at the way Romero and Van der Ven are hitting it off together. There's solidity through the middle there. All you got to do is cover the fullback roles when they push forward. If you do that, you can play like this. It's not a problem. It's just getting used to the understanding of when he goes forward, somebody's just got to take the responsibility, cover the space when needed. No problem. So I say to him, bomb forward, getting yourself a few goals, get a few assists, highlight reels. Lovely. That's what football's all about for me.
Yeah, no, listen. I hear you. Look, I think it's telling that, we've got one game a week. I know people say we've got the odd cup game in between, like we have on Tuesday night. I don't know about you. I think the interesting thing will be, I want to see us going into the cup game on Tuesday night. I don't want to see all the top players rested. Because we don't then play again until next Saturday. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this? Because a lot of fans are going to say that one of the things they didn't like about the last manager was that he didn't take the cup seriously, that Postecoglou does. I fail to believe that we're going to keep the same 11 free games in a row. But what do you reckon from today through to Tuesday night?
Just play your strongest team.
Yeah, you would.
Absolutely. The time to rest players, as far as I'm concerned anyway, you rest players when they are genuinely tired, not as a precaution or, to keep them at 100% instead of 99.5%.
Yeah.
You could get your best, most talented players out on the pitch and look to win something. That's it at the end of the day. Simple. Very simple. Attack the opposition, go for it, and try and get a trophy.
Just quickly, before we go back to that, Kuva, Emerson will have a better season than Porro?
If Porro has a good season, then I'd welcome that.
Emerson will have a better... What do you mean?
So if Porro plays well, then Emerson plays even better.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That'd be good. That'd be great.
Yeah. I just think there's so many limits, the real N7 year to Emerson. I think for Emerson to have a really good season, I don't really know what that means because I don't actually expect a lot from him. With Porro, I think there's a lot expected. The hype that came around him, his attacking ability. But listen, let's just hope that they both have good seasons. Let's be brutally honest.
People don't like it when I say it, but I'm sticking with it. Porro is a footballer. Emerson isn't.
And dude, I think you're getting. I feel like this is completely not what we were saying at all. I've never said that a team has 11 world-class players, but they don't have players like Skip and Emerson Royal in when they go and win things. I think that's what I said. You look at that Liverpool team that just won the league and the Champions League. They had, obviously you had your standouts, right, Coover? You had Alisson, you had Virgil van Dijk, you've got Mo Salah, Mane. Some of the other players were very good players, but they weren't world class. They were very good. Your Hendersons, your Fabinhos, your Robertsons, your Trent Alexander-Arnolds, but none of them were Emerson Royal or Skip-esque. And what you noticed was the moment that Liverpool midfield actually started to lose its legs, what's the first thing everyone said? Oh my God, if Liverpool want to be good, they need to go and add quality into their midfield. So
look at Brighton. Who's Brighton's star player?
Mitoma?
No, I wouldn't even say that. They haven't really got a star player, have they? They put 11
I was
players
clutching
out.
at straws, Coover.
11 players. I was hoping you were. Yeah. They put 11 players out on the pitch that know how to play football. They're good at it. Gel that together, you got something. Now, in our position where we have a considerable amount more revenue and spending power than someone like Brighton, we should be able to do that and then add a couple of real diamonds into it. Then you start pushing for things. I'm hoping that's what we're going for, but we've been hoping for this for ages. So yeah, I'm not prepared to have a couple of great players and then a couple of absolute, as Eric Cantona used to say, the water carriers. The Didier Deschamps. Not really bothered about that sort of player. Get the talent in first. Enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Look, going back to the, first of all, smash the like button, people. There's 426 of you in here. Only 211 likes, which for me is just under 50%. Smash that like. Let's get a few subscribers today. Come on, people. From all 426 of you, we've had one today. Let's get 4 or 5 more. Surely, people. It's been very quiet on that front. Doing a mammoth 3.5-hour stream for you here. Let's smash that subscribe button. The link is in the chat and it would be much appreciated. Kuva, you're right. For me, I want to see us go in to the cup game against Fulham. I don't want to see messing about to trial. I don't want to see, let's give Skippy a game. Let's give this player a game. Let's give Davis a game. I want to see us go in, best 11, get through.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, otherwise, what's the point in football? What are we trying to achieve? If we're constantly sacrificing things for the future, what happens if we do make it back into the Champions League this season? What's next season going to be? We've got to just solidify that top 5 place because it's most important. Then we sacrifice everything else again.
Yeah.
When does it stop? You've got to go out and get something. I'm desperate for an FA Cup. I'd love that.
I'd love it.
Fantastic season that'd be. Let's stop. I think, totally, mate. Danny Alves.
What's that? Sorry.
It's about it's looking at an attacking wing back. You don't. If you've got a team that works around that and knows what their strengths are, you let them go and apply their trade.
And Danny Alves, the second most decorated footballer of all time. Yeah. Behind who?
Oh, it's got to be Carlton Palmer, hasn't it?
Carlton Palmer. Where have you dragged that one up from? Carlton
He's
Palmer.
always one of my favourite go-tos on how not to football.
Oh, God. I remember Carlton Palmer
and Jeff Thomas.
Playing for England in the Graham Taylor team that didn't get through to Euro 92?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, World Cup 94. World Cup 94. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that wasn't bad considering we're going back. Jesus, we're going back 30 odd years there. Yeah, that was, Who remembers that? And then you had the picture in the paper the next day of rest in peace, Graham Taylor with the turnip, remember, on his head. And, oh, dearie me. And I think, wasn't Lineker dropped or something? Was it Lineker or, Wow, I remember all that.
Needed to score a goal and you take Gary Lineker off and bring Alan Smith on. Oh, amazing.
No. Gary Lineker was the goal man. He was the goal scorer. Matt Cox has got it right. I'm just happy our philosophy is back to score more than we concede. Yeah, and listen, wouldn't it be lovely, Coover, again, if we, get the win today and you get 7 points from 9?
Yeah.
Even lovelier. I'm not bothered by it, but even lovelier if you get a second clean sheet in a row. That really would be.
I don't care the toss about clean sheets. No, just outscore the opposition 5-4. That'll do.
Do you know what? You're needed on Sky Sports or BT. You're the pundit they're missing. You know, what do you think about today's game? Don't give a toss about that. Don't worry about the defending. Just go forward.
I cannot understand it. I mean, I realise perhaps fans are doing it from Football Manager type mode or something. They're thinking, yep, it's professional to keep a clean sheet. I don't cheer clean sheets. I want to see goals. I want to see us score a bucket load and the opposition get a load of consolation goals that are all brilliant, that I can enjoy them as well. Yeah, it's just, that's what I watch for. What's football for? Otherwise, just, have it on text with an update. You don't waste your time watching it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely, Ty. Without calling everybody low lives, Angelo. Yeah, please smash that subscribe button. Look, this is where we are right now, guys and girls. We should be able to get that nearer 10,400 by the end of today. Come on, it's been really quiet this week, and a lot of Spurs YouTubers are feeling it, and I've put in a lot of good content for you. JR said, "Oi, stop rubbishing Colton Palmer." Coover, you're out of order.
Yeah, right.
Coover, you're well out of order, man. Colton.
An England team so bad that he was man of the match on occasions.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He was, I mean, what was he? Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah. He was the Sissoko of his era.
He was the Sissoko of his era. Love that. I mean, I feel like you're really, really harsh. I mean, look, I'm just looking at his details now. This is a man whose career spanned 594 games. West Brom, Sheffield Wednesday, Leeds, Southampton, Forest, Coventry, Watford, back to Sheffield Wednesday, then some big teams. Stockport County, Dublin City, Mansfield Town, Staveley Miners, and Grantham Town, and 18 England caps in between. I feel like this guy needs a lot more credit. I can't do it. I can't do it seriously. He was so bad. Like, I get what you mean. It was the Sissoko vibes, if you want to call it that, where he ran around a lot and Spurs fans went, you know what? This guy's underrated. No, no, he's not. He's not underrated. He's not. He shouldn't be rated at all. No.
You know other players that did quite well by running around a lot. Messi and Iniesta.
Yeah. Do you know what?
It kind of helps having a bit of talent, doesn't it? I can see the difference there. I don't know if everybody can, but yeah.
I see a load of people when they talk about Messi going, "Oh, you never saw Messi tracking back or working hard," and I'm like, "Whoa." You clearly didn't watch the Barcelona team. I think they're getting confused of Messi since he's maybe been 31, 32 versus how
he's even doing it then, wasn't he?
Well, but you know, less so. Like, what I mean is in terms of he was pressing properly from the front back in the day. Look, Kuva, give me a score prediction. There's 27 minutes till kickoff, but give me a score prediction.
4-2 Spurs win.
4-2. 4-2 Spurs win.
Logically, I'd go, it's probably going to be quite a tight game. Bournemouth are going to be desperate to contain us, see if they can do something on the break. And 2-1 would be the logical one. But I don't go with logic. I'm just going with pure emotion with this. I want to get a manager in like this and the team's playing this way. Full-on delusional train. 4-2, sensational football. Who cares about the clean sheet? Let's have Richie with a couple, Sonny with a couple. Yes, on it. Let's have Kulu sets up all four.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, is Vinicius Jr., but what happened to anyone last night? Is Vinicius Jr. out for a long time? I've just seen Ancelotti say that they won't dip back into the market. I know it's not Spurs, but this is just seems to be, I'm getting it from all ears about Vinicius Jr. Guys and girls, put your score prediction in the chat. Do you make Kuva 99 right? Is it going to be a 4-2? Is it? I've gone with 2-1. I'd much rather it be Kuva's 4-2 than my 2-1. And who's going to get the goals? What's going on, people? You let us know. Just some comments. Sorry. Paul Van Beek said Lineker dropped in Euro 92. Jeff Thomas and Carlton Palmer was qualifying World Cup 94. Yes, that's God, it was a long time ago. Just a girl who loves Spurs. I said, I absolutely love Kuva and his attitude. He is spot on.
Big up, Kate.
Kuva. Kate, while you're there, tell a few more people to smash that subscribe button for me. It's been a real struggle this week. That would be amazing. Kate has said, Sava, Coral have got us to win 3-1 over Bournemouth. Always do like Coral have got us 3-1 odds to beat Bournemouth. Or are you saying there's some odds for us to win 3-1? 3-1, I reckon you're saying there. 3-1. Are we 3-1 to win? Are we that? I think that would be quite out there, wouldn't it?
That's pretty good odds.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a betting man at the bookies, I'd definitely stick some moolah on that. Billy Andrews has said games postponed. Is it?
Nah.
Why?
I reckon it's wind up. I like the joke somebody made, though. Perhaps they've turned on all their water all of a sudden, or turned it off. Yeah,
I mean, lots of people. I've not seen anything. The postponed is a wind up. Yeah, it must be. I've not seen anything coming across the screen. I've not seen anything on Sky Sports. Some people in a group chat, some have said postponed. Someone saying I've not got anything. BBC is saying it is. I'm watching. There's nothing mentioned. Nothing on. I don't know. I think this is a hoax. But big up to absolutely every single one of you. Keep smashing that like button, people. There's over 400 of you in here. Only 244 likes.
Wait, it does say postponed on the BBC website.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got BT Sport on in the background. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to say that. But they've got a countdown timer on to kickoff of 23 minutes. And it is 7 minutes past 12. So that seems to make sense. It's raining there as well, whilst it's sunny. I mean, you can't beat England for anything, can you? It's just amazing. Right, let's have a look at some of these scores, shall we, Kuva? Before we do, let's have a look at Donna Cullen is back in the chat saying, Mr. Sava, you will give gorgeous vibes in a tank top. Thank you very much, Donna Cullen. Then she's gone on to say you will look 20 years younger. I honestly don't think you have envisioned what I would actually look like in a tank top. I'd look an absolute mess. And she's gone on third to say, where is your shirt without top button? I missed that. What? So this is, I don't know whether it's good or creepy. I can't quite work out. What do you mean my shirt without a top button? I don't know what that means. When do I ever wear? I don't know what that means. Big up. Let's look at some of these predictions, Kuva. Here we go. Keep getting your predictions in. Let's have a look at them. With just over 21 and a half minutes to go till kickoff. 3-0. Sean Smith has gone. 4 or 5-1 from Alan Shepherd. He's going on the Kuva vibes. Ian Satwick, big up to you, has said 3-1. I'm guessing if people just say a big number, that's the Spurs score. Hot Fuzz 44, love that. I said 4-1 to Spurs, I reckon. Steph ACM has said Bun Lineker. I don't know what that means, but yeah, why not? I like it. It sounds nice. Pat Butcher saying the BBC website, it says it's postponed. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Bournemouth 1, Spurs 4. 2 penalties, apparently, from JR. 2 penalties. 2-0 to Spurs. No score prediction, just that it will be an open game. I guess, John, you can never be wrong if that's the case, right? The game's been postponed. I'm so confused.
It's so weird because we've got lineups are announced and players are warming up, and then the match has been postponed to play at a later date on the BBC Sport website.
It must be a fault with the BBC. It must be. ESPN saying it's off. Why would it be off?
You never know, do you? Perhaps, it could be some sort of a security scare or some sort.
Right, I'm going to Sky Sports News.
Or it's somebody just having their last day at the job and just messing about.
Love that. Listen, I've got Sky Sports News on. There's no breaking yellow bar to tell us that it's been postponed or anything like that. I'm going to go with it's on until I hear otherwise from, I'm going to say BT. It's TNT, I believe. Is that what you're watching, Kuva?
Nothing at the moment.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Michael, he cares. He wants a clean sheet for his fantasy Premier League.
Fair.
My fantasy Premier League team has started okay this weekend. I've got Nicholas Jackson in there, who I think is a good player, by the way. I'm just going to put it out there. I think he's a handful. Danny has gone 3-1. This game, though, is harder than United in the way if we lose, then everyone says normal Spurs going Spursy. I'll tell you what, he's got a point. This will bring a few people back down to earth, won't it, if we don't win?
Yeah, true. But I mean,
let's hope.
That's football, isn't it? You're under pressure to perform. If you don't, questions get asked.
Hang on.
That's
Now
just the way it is.
people saying the Sky Sports app is saying it's postponed. What's going on here?
There's nowhere where I'll see any information on it. It's just that it's been postponed. Oh, now they've taken the postponed. When they put the P up in the time or the results bit, that's now been changed back to 12:30 on the BBC thing. On one of the bits.
I can't see anywhere on anything. Big up. Chris has gone for a 3-0 Spurs win. I don't know if it'll be easy, but let's hope so. JJ has gone 4-0 or 4-1. Just a girl who loves Spurs is shouting, like she's shouting at me. I said, come on, guys. No, she's not shouting at me. She's shouting at everyone else. Come on, guys. Don't be a Levy. Smash those likes and hit that subscribe button. Sava is a good one. Come on. Big up, Kate, because you know what? Not getting any love. Look, we're staying on the same. No love. Phil, he thinks it's been postponed. The Sky Sports app is saying it, apparently.
No, BBC's back on. They're back on it.
Yeah, I've not seen saying it's postponed.
No. Looks like it's going ahead according to them.
I really can't imagine, guys and girls, that they would postpone a game 18 minutes before it's due to kick off with both sets of players warming up when it's a nice sunny day. I really don't understand. Absolutely. I mean, it's hammering down now. It's hammering down with rain. At the wow. It's gone from bright blue skies to the floodlights on and lots of rain, but no news about postponements.
Bit of water on the pitch suits us a little bit, as long as it's not saturated.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think you're right. I think it's somebody's last day in the job and has decided to troll BBC or whatever it may be. I'd do that. I'd absolutely do that.
Every comment from them coming up with a little aubergine at the end. That's all.
Yeah. The aubergine bandit, like a really terrible serial killer. God, would you know what? When we was drunk about a month ago, everyone was like, "What would your serial killer name be?" That was a very funny conversation, by the way. Won't get into that now. Daniel Turner's gone 3-1 Spurs. East London Gooner 2-0. Carl says that Donna wants a bit of Sava, worryingly. Matthew, let's hope so. Listen, this guy really needs a goal. And what I think we've got to do, though, is learn our lesson. If this guy grabs a goal, let's not all do what we normally do. Let's not start saying he's going to be the league's top goal scorer and he can score 40 goals. Let's just let him get into the next game and try and do it again. Let's not go absolutely mad like we normally do. Samuel said 3-1, Richie to score a brace. John Langford, I think, is going 3-2 to Spurs, if I'm reading that the right way. JJ reckons the water's off again. Kate said there's nothing new on Sky Sports, but they have got the brollies out. And Joe Cole's not holding one because Peter Crouch is holding it over his head for him. So that's very cute. Kuva, the midfield. What are we expecting? Will they have as much joy as they had against Man United? Is it more of the same? Or is this going to be more of a sit-in type game and work hard?
I think sit-in, work hard. I think Bournemouth really do put themselves about a bit, work very hard for their manager. I think we're going to have to break them down, take a bit of patience again. Could be a bit frustrating if it's not going well. But if a goal or two go in, that will force Bournemouth to come out. I mean, they're not going to sit back there and just take a comfortable 2-0 loss, are they?
Sure.
So, let's get off to a good start, set the tone. I think take the ball to take the game to them. It's the only way. Play in their half. Like I said at the start of the show, we've got better players than they have. Let's face it. So get in their half, make things happen. I think if Maddison's playing, I'm much more confident than I was.
Mm-hmm.
But I was confident anyway. Whoever comes in his place, I just think it's going to suit us. I think like I said, a bit of rainfall now, as long as it's not an absolutely flooded pitch. I think that suits us. Ping the ball about, zip it around on a nice greasy surface, and we'll do well.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, they've got you've got Richarlison on the pitch at the moment. They've just put a graphic up that said he's played 29 games for Tottenham Hotspur now and has 1 goal for Tottenham in Premier League matches. That is, obviously, we know he grabbed a brace against Marseille. At some point, Kuva, though, at some point, I know people really like being lenient with players, but I'll ask you this: all the people sticking up for Richarlison, if one of our rivals signed a striker and he got 1 goal in 29 games, the abuse we'd be giving, I'm not suggesting we give abuse to Richarlison, by the way. That's not what I'm suggesting. But if that happened with Nicholas Jackson at Chelsea, right? If that happened with Gabriel Jesus at Arsenal, or with this Højlund at Man United, there's no way we'd be as lenient as we are being with Richarlison at Tottenham, would we?
Yeah, you're right. I think the reason I'm giving him a bit of slack is because he did have injuries and he has been played in all sorts of different positions. Regularly had to come off the bench doing it. I think the proof of he'll prove his worth being given a run like he is at the moment. So, I think Postecoglou said it as well. Not worried about him at the moment. If he hasn't scored a goal in 20 games, I might have a quiet word.
Yeah.
He's getting his run in the team. Let's just see what happens. I think the encouraging thing for me was he was doing some of the most basic things you'd expect from the striker. Other players having a shot at the goalkeeper getting to it. He was there for rebounds and he was doing it regularly. Finding that space ahead of the defender. If he can keep doing that as part of the job, it's only a tiny part, but it's something. I think if he keeps sniffing around in the right areas and gets his body in there where it hurts, he's going to come up with a few goals. He's never going to be a Harry Kane, let's face it. Who is? So
but I mean, is it Harry Kane that we need? I mean, like I know obviously because Harry Kane's left that the obvious answer, it's bucketing down now. I can't believe how the weather has changed there hang on, I'll tell you what, I'll take it all back, Kuva. In the last hour since I shut my blinds, there was blistering sunshine. Now it is absolutely pelting down with rain where I am as well. Look, sorry, just on that point. And by the way, smash the like button, people. It's really poor. 267 likes. Everybody that hasn't, please just go over there and hit that. It's free and keep subscribing. I don't even think we need the volume of Harry Kane goals. I just think we need a striker that gets in the right positions. And the worrying thing for me with Richarlison is I'm not even seeing a striker that's getting chances. Like I'm not seeing a guy that's missing loads of opportunities because he gets into good areas. I'm seeing a guy that runs around a lot, but doesn't really do the job of a centre forward. I don't know if I'm being harsh or what.
We're finding our way up front still, aren't we? It's a new system for a lot of these players, and some new players in. It's going to take time. Why I'm so super confident on things is, despite that, we are scoring goals. It's not the problem so far. So no problem for me. Give Richarlison a good run in the side, like it looks like he's going to be given, and we'll see what we've got then. Because last season, I remember we were having the conversation as well. Lots of people saying he needs to play in the number 9 role and he needs to be given a run there. See what happens. I think if he gets a dozen or so goals in a season playing that way, that'll be all right. One in 3, that's not so bad for a centre forward. If everybody else is chipping in, it's not a problem at all.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Look, a big game as well. I think what we don't want. Just from my point of view, is I don't think we want to get to the end of this game again and neither Sonny, Kulu or Richie has found the back of the net. Because I do feel that as much as it's good that you're getting goals from all over the place, that you've got to, at some point, the forwards have to chip in. Like you've got to have some goals. And I do think it will start becoming a bit of a worry. Yeah,
absolutely. All strikers thrive on goals, no matter what. another Nate blast from the past as well. Because talking about Letitia back in the day, they had a big, ugly misfit centre forward up front, Ian Dowie, if you remember him. Terrible goal scorer, but he had his role in that team, which was to be the target man. They always had an outlet ball to just hit him with it even from long range. They had Letitia to get the goals. Dowie was there to do what he did, and that was hold the ball up, get other players in. That you can play like that. I don't really see Richarlison as that type of player either, though. He's not really a hold-up merchant. He's more of a trying to play off the shoulder. He's trying to be a Jermaine Defoe, and it doesn't work. Not the way we're playing at the moment. I think if we concentrate, getting our wing play right, get players to the byline, cut balls back, he just needs to get in the right place, doesn't he? On a consistent basis, attack the near post when needed, drop back and buy yourself a yard of space when not. It's going to take time. We'll see. We'll see this season. It's the only way you can really judge him now is on what we're doing currently.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I completely agree with you. Vicario obviously had a clean sheet against Man United, had a really, really good game. I think it calmed down the nerves of a lot of fans that were doubting him pre-season. Big game for him. Obviously now the rain doesn't help goalkeepers in any way, shape or form. Big game for him.
Oh, sorry, for Richie.
Vicario.
Well, Vicario. Yeah, I'm impressed with him so far. Start of the season, I'll stick with what I said. I thought Raya was a perfect fit for us. We definitely should have got him. We didn't. But Vicario, he's brought other talents to the side. He's looking more and more of a confident shot stopper. Made some important ones against Man United.
Yep.
He's very vocal. You can see him barking out orders all the time. That's great. I liked his interview the other day, and he was just saying he's not been a sweeper keeper. It's going to take him a bit of time to adapt to it.
Yeah.
I'm
a big fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan, Coover, in giving people time. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people didn't take into account that he came in and joined us in pre-season when there was no new defenders for him to play with. There was no set back four for him to link up with. So there was no synergy, partnerships being built, whatever you want to talk about. Plus, when you've got a new goalkeeper coming into a new team, let alone a team that are now learning a new philosophy. So, for example, if I'm the new goalkeeper at Man City, if Ederson leaves and I'm the new goalkeeper at Man City don't change their style of play for a goalkeeper, right? The goalkeeper comes in and learns how to play that style. This goalkeeper's come into a team that at the same time are trying to learn a new style of play. So I do feel that a lot of people were very, very harsh on Vicario for not really doing a lot wrong. But I think what's really important for him is that we don't see anything today or the next couple of games that allows that to creep back into people's minds. Do you know what I mean? Fumbling of the ball or letting an easy one through his legs, which we haven't seen yet. But look, I've got confidence in him. I think he's a good goalkeeper. I don't see anything wrong with him.
Oh, yeah, I agree. And I like I said, I like the way he's been talking so far as well. He knows he has to step up. He knows he has to adapt his game.
Yeah.
I think he's got his eyes on establishing himself as the number one, proving that he's worth the transfer. I'll find him likable. I really do.
He seems a character as well. He seems, from what I've seen, he seems a character. He seems a nice, confident lad. Good height for a goalkeeper, which I know is important to a lot of people. So hopefully we can get that right. But Coover, there is 6 minutes until the game kicks off. I've not felt like this as a Spurs fan for years. Like, I've not felt like I'm like, come on, where's this 6 minutes going to go? Like, I want to watch Tottenham play. I
felt it last week, mate.
No, you know what I mean. I meant like this season. This season. It's
Absolutely.
just really nice to feel like this. Just quickly, really quickly, for the last 6 minutes, I want to quickly go through today's other games and just quickly get your predictions in. Coover, off the top of your head, I'm just going to ask you for some predictions on Premier League scores. So, Bournemouth, Tottenham.
4-2 Tottenham.
Arsenal at home to Fulham.
7-0 Fulham. No, I think Arsenal are going to give them a bit of a pasting 4-1.
Yeah, I went 3-0 on that one. Brentford versus Palace.
Brentford 3-1.
I think Brentford as well. Here's a big ding-dong derby of two teams that can't score goals. Everton at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Wolves 1-0.
Wow. Wolves away. Man United Forest. Just so you know, I've gone with a cheeky little Nottingham Forest away win.
I think Man United are still going to they're going to respond. They still got some big time players there. I think they'll nick a 2-1.
Yeah. But by the way, get them into the chat, guys and girls, but don't just put a number. Let us know which team you're talking about. Otherwise, we're just going to have loads of scores put in and have no idea what anyone's talking about. And then the evening game today, I think this will be a good game. Hopefully, Brighton give them an absolute pasting. Brighton versus West Ham.
There's something starting to rumble at West Ham, I think, but not enough for playing Brighton. Brighton lost a lot of players, didn't they?
Yeah.
But they just replaced them so easily. I think Brighton are going to swash them aside as well. I'm going to go 3-0 Brighton. I think it's going to be a bit of a crushing defeat. I think West Ham will do quite well this season, to be honest, but not in this game.
And then the last three will be Burnley, Aston Villa at Burnley.
No idea. I have no idea.
Good prediction. That no idea.
I really
can't
don't.
Be wrong.
I really don't. I haven't seen what Burnley are going to be like in the Premiership. Really, and Villa, they're still sort of gelling together with all the signings. So 2-2.
2-2. Sheffield United at home to Manchester City tomorrow lunchtime.
Man City. I think it might be a bit tighter than they're expecting. I think maybe just 1-0.
Okay, I went 4-0. But Newcastle, Liverpool is the last one.
That's the game of the weekend for me. Except for ours, obviously. 2-1 Newcastle. I think they'll just scrape it.
2-1. Okay, guys and girls, 2 minutes to kick off. Neto, Aaron, Zabanyi, Kelly, Kirkes, Rothwell, Christie, Semenyo, Philip, Justin Kluivert, son of the great Patrick Kluivert, and Dominic Solanke up top. Tottenham Hotspur start with Ange Postecoglou as the head coach. Just thought I'd chuck that out there. And in goal is Vicario, right back Porro, right centre-half Romero, left centre-half Van de Ven, left back Destiny Udogie, central midfield Papa Matassar, Yves Bissouma with James Maddison in the hole, Kulu to the right, Sonny to the left as captain, and Richarlison up front with a subs bench of Fraser Forster, Emerson Royale, Davinson Sanchez, Ben Davis, Ollie Skip, Højbjerg, Perisic, Lo Celso, and Solomon. Any last things you want to say before we kick off in like 60 seconds, Kuva?
If you're at home watching, put your feet up, grab something, your comfort foods and drinks, enjoy. If you go into the game, super enjoy it. It's just going to be seeing the game live is in the stands is always a great thing to do. Believe in this manager, and I believe in the team already. It's
absolutely
such a great time. So
what are you watching it on?
Nothing at the moment. I've got to go find myself a stream.
Find a stream then. What are you doing, man?
I don't want to do a watch along, mate. That's what I was going to actually go off. I was going to go off for this. Yeah.
Yeah, go on then. Go and watch it.
Yeah, told you then.
All right. See you later.
No, I'll speak to you after the game, mate.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Listen,
enjoy.
My internet connection does not handle it if I'm both streaming and
mate. Go. Listen, thank you so much for your time the last hour or so, man. Really appreciate it. Big up to Kuva. And listen, I'll speak to you after the game, mate.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs, indeed. Absolutely. So right. Big up everybody. Big up everybody. We are about to kick off. 12:30 kickoff. We are the lunchtime kickoff. We know the team. Keep smashing the like before we kick off. Come on, guys. We should easily be at 300. There's 288. Smash that like button. Just quickly before we do, Donna Cullen's back to say you came to Mr. Jack's charity stream wearing, when I was going for a night out. Mark Cook has said, come on, you Spurs. Big up to you, Mark. Thank you for being so generous. And just before we kick off, Tigaro has said, let's call Vicario Venom from now on. He has referred to the name himself and he likes it. Psychology speaking it would be beneficial to him. Big up, Tigaro. Thank you so much. Always appreciate your your generosity. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You will see me slightly facing this way so that I can watch the game. So please don't be disappointed if I'm not facing. You probably don't care anyway. No one cares, do they? Bournemouth are about to kick us off. Come on, Tottenham. 2-1. I'm sticking with my 2-1. I'd love to be wrong and it be 3 or 4. Okay, let's get going. Good closing down already from Spurs. We are that team now, aren't we? A pressing team as a doggy heads the ball out for a Bournemouth throw-in. Big up to each and every one of you. Big up to each and every one of you. Here we go. So, Bournemouth got the ball. No, they haven't. It's offside, and Tottenham Hotspur will bring the ball out from the back. Mickey van der Ven, good player, Mickey van der Ven, really good player. Kate, don't worry about that right now, love. Don't worry about that. Let's worry more about the game that's going on. The chairman we can deal with another time. Big up to you. Tottenham playing it out the back. Basuma gets into Vicario. Got a bit tight out there. Fiddling about with it there. James Maddison. Bournemouth have got the ball back. A bit scrappy there. The ball's gone into the box. Here's Solanke. Van der Ven knocks it out for a corner kick. Bit scrappy that from Spurs. Little bit nervous. What time am I on? I am on 1 minute and 13 seconds. 1 minute and 13 seconds. 1 second. Corner comes in, headed out well there by Basuma, and the ball's gone all the way back to the halfway line. Bournemouth have got the ball back out on the right-hand side to the corner kick taker. Oh, he done well there, the bloke. He's run through us all, but well defended at the back by Mickey van der Ven, I think it was, or was it Pedro Porro? I'm just putting the score up. Here we go. Bournemouth 0, Spurs 0. So Bournemouth have got the ball at the back. Pretty much what I expected at the moment. Pretty much what I expected. Bournemouth to come out on fire. And then I think we will settle down. Bournemouth have got the ball here. Good tackle in there by Christian Romero. And the ball's found its way all the way back to the left back. And now back to the Bournemouth goalkeeper who can launch it forward. Ball headed up in the air by Basuma. He's going to go again. Nodded down. Here's Sonny. Sonny miskicks it. Sonny's through. Plays it to Maddison. Maddison plays it back to Sonny. Sonny's gone round him. He's gone a bit far. He's pulled it back. Not quite. Sonny got the ball. Played it to Maddison, who played it through. I think it was the defender's legs. We'll have a look here. Sonny to Maddison. Maddison through the player's legs. Sonny took his man on it. Took him just a bit too wide of the goal. Tried to pull it back. And the defender cut it out. But good link-up play between Maddison and Son. Here's Maddison again. Little flick from Richarlison. Not quite accurate enough to get a doggy into play. But Spurs, JR, I think it's a new style of play. We're away from home. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Don't worry, people. Here's Bournemouth, ball in. Mickey van der Ven whacks that wide. I think Bournemouth are going to be a very tricky little opponent here, people. I think they're going to be a tricky opponent. Mickey van der Ven involved quite a lot early on in the game. Here is Bournemouth again, attacking on the right-hand side. Good tackle by Basuma, and it's a throw-in to Bournemouth. Good tackle that was there from Yves Basuma. Good tackle. He's working very hard, isn't he, at the beginning of this season, for sure. Oh. So Bournemouth again. Well tackled by Basuma again. Maddison now can drive forward. He gives it to Richarlison. Richarlison driving forward, loses the ball. He just frustrates me so much. I just don't think he's very good at anything. Let's hope he scores in this game because I don't see what he does as a footballer. Here's the right back dinking the ball forward, and it's gone all the way through. Romero just shepherded his man away, and it's gone all the way through to Vicario. who can calm things down. This game has gone exactly how I thought it would, to be honest. I agree, Mark. We will settle. It is very early days. Here is Vicario, plays it out to Mickey van der Ven. Van der Ven plays it through to Maddison. Maddison, nice and calm, turns on the edge of our own box. Lovely. And still got the ball in our own box, still twisting and turning. Plays it out to Van der Ven. Some tight football there, but now down the channel into a doggy. The doggy can put it into Basuma, and the ball's gone out of play for a Tottenham throw-in. Very cool, calm and composed there, but a doggy is down. A doggy is on the ground, and the ref is having a word with the fullback. Is it the fullback, number 24? Can't see who that is yet. Well, he just caught the side of a doggy's, the outside of his heel, I think. The inside of his sole. But the doggy's on his feet, so that's good news. I think we will settle down, people. We will settle down. Yeah, absolutely. This is my thinking, Adrian. I think the home team is always going to come out strong. And Tigaro saying high octane football so far. Absolutely. I didn't think there'd be anything less, but now I think once we get to the 8th to 10th minute, I think we will hopefully settle down and start being the main team in this game. Another foul on Basuma, but the referee waves play on. Basuma's got the ball back, driving forward with it. He's checked back, and he puts the ball into Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro plays it back calmly to Mickey van der Ven. He goes out wide to Maddison, who's pulled out wide to the left. Plays it back into Mickey van der Ven. And Spurs just slowly growing into the game. Porro, who's come into the midfield position, plays it through to Sarr in midfield. Sarr, lovely little ball to Maddison. Maddison driving forward, doesn't look injured in any way. Plays the through ball, not quite as accurate as normal. And the defender can whack it away for a throw-in to Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, they are a high-pressing team. And yes, Basuma is quality. Absolute quality player. And it's a free kick to Bournemouth. Papa Sarr giving away a free kick there. Good, quick, fast Premier League game in action here. Tottenham Hotspur. So big up to each and every one of you. JR said calmly, that's what I want to hear. There we go. Bournemouth 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Just let me know, guys, if anyone isn't watching, because then obviously I'll know whether to give you more information. We're now into 7 minutes and 15 seconds. The ball is lumped forward by Bournemouth. Pedro Porro has shepherded it all the way back to Vicario, who's come and collected it calmly, and he rolls it out to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven back to Vicario. Bournemouth pressing. Vicario, nice and calm, launches it forward. Headed away. Here's Papa Sarr. Does well in the end. Porro back to Sarr. Nice. Sarr going through the midfield. Just changing the gears. Gives it away. Sloppy pass there from Papa Sarr. But Richarlison can press their goalkeeper now, who launches it away. And the fullback brings it down. Again, so far, the 3 people you're not seeing involved in the game is Richarlison, Decky, and Kulu. Starting to be a bit of a thing. I don't know. Why do people keep telling me to stay hydrated? It's such a weird thing to say. I'm always hydrated. I'm not silly. It's fine. Big up to the Tottenham crew inside the house. Still 227 of you watching this live watch along. So big up to each and every one of you. Oh, hang on. And it's a free kick to Tottenham Hotspur. Another foul. Bournemouth put in the fouls about during this game for sure. Bournemouth put in the fouls about. Big up to everyone inside the house watching. Big up to you. Yeah, I think the Warriors always looks like it's going to be the front 3, but we're driving forward now with Basuma into Maddison. Maddison was crowded out by 2 players. Sarr's won it back to Maddison. He's played it through lovely to Richarlison. Richarlison lays off to Kulu. Kulu on his right foot, trying to get back on his left. Gives it to Porro. Porro back to Kulu on the edge of the box. Here's Basuma, Maddison lays it back, turns, has a shot, hits the Bournemouth player. Good spell of possession from Tottenham. Good spell of possession there. Kulu couldn't quite get his shot away. Neither could Richarlison, neither could Maddison. Maddison turned, and it hit the Bournemouth player kind of there. I don't think there's anything doing there. Not for me. I don't think that's a penalty for me, and I'm sure they're not going to look at that. Adrian says, Sava, give it time. We have to get in the game. Listen, I think, as I said, that's what I said. I said we're going to grow into the game. Richarlison now on the byline, pulls it back. Here's a doggy. A doggy's going to drive into the box. He's still driving. He's gone past 3 or 4 players, tried to dink the ball across, and the Bournemouth defenders have crowded it out for a corner. Really good, exciting play from Udogie. And just, listen, call me Savradamus. Call me Savradamus. I predicted this. Thought that we would settle into the game after the first 7 or 8 minutes, and we're now starting to dominate. Corner kick for Tottenham Hotspur. Corner kick on the left-hand side. It's going to be whipped in by James Maddison. It's flicked on by Udogie. It's gone to the edge of the area. Sonny can retrieve it, heads it back. Porro bangs it forward to no one, and it's back into the arms of the goalkeeper. JR is a Charlie left hand in the lurch at Celtic. Payback's a bitch to their hope. Why did Kane leave? Because he wanted to go and win some things. Young plays football. Everything is going as predicted. Bournemouth being physical. Bissouma bossing. Yeah. What minute am I in? It is 10 minutes and 47 seconds exactly. Dom Dewsbury, by the way, at the moment, Romero's down, just holding his hip. Said, one thing I don't like about Bournemouth Stadium is the camera height for TV. It's so low. I hear you. Danny said, good start. Gary says, likes how we're starting. Leo, like and subscribe. I said, come on, you Spurs. Big up to you. A doggy is looking lively. I am watching this on TNT Sport. Revenite said that was a hard landing for Romero. But yeah, Bournemouth are going in tough. But listen, I wouldn't expect anything different. And Bournemouth have a throw-in on the right-hand side. Adrian Parker said, I just love how we're playing. Love this Bill Nick, Terry Venables football. Bang on, my friend. Bang on. 0-0. The ball is at the goalkeeper's feet for Bournemouth, who sidesteps Richie, plays it out calmly, and the right-back's got the ball. He's going to drive forwards into midfield. The ball's gone out wide, and Bournemouth have got a bit of space here. Here's Justin Kluivert, plays it to the outside to the left back. He puts it through, and Pedro Porro has seen it out for a corner kick. Big up, like Leo, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Big up to the crew, all inside the house. Tottenham Hotspur, come on. 12 minutes and 15 seconds gone. It's been a lively start at the Vitality Stadium, but Spurs are very much in this game. Come on, Tottenham Hotspur. Corner kick here for Bournemouth. Whipped in and headed out by Mickey van der Ven. Got some good height on that as well. And it goes out to the halfway line. Played back to Bournemouth. Spurs claiming an offside. Doesn't look like they're going to get it. Here's Christie. He's gone inside. Lloyd Kelly all the way back to Zabanyi. And Udogie can pick up. Udogie gets it to Maddison, who picks up these lovely positions. Maddison plays the ball through to Porro, who's come inside. Porro slows it down and puts it out to Romero. Back to Van der Ven. Back to Bissouma. What I love is you look at the positions James Maddison's taking up on the pitch. Look at the positions that Udogie is, Bissouma. They're all rotating. This is a proper football manager with a proper formation. Love it. Absolutely love it. Big up to you, some bloke. Some bloke, please keep liking, keep subscribing, people. Leo said when the Spurs go marching in, Dr. Footy said Tottenham made me think Maddison was out. They did say yesterday that he trained. Bournemouth goalkeeper. I mean, Bournemouth try and play to them, to be fair. They try and play. Again, for me, the disappointment is the front three, if I'm going to be brutally honest. Big up to Sakinelli in the house. Big up to you. Tottenham have won the ball high up. Here's Sonny. Sonny plays it into James Maddison. Maddison has a shot, and it hits the goalkeeper, flies in the air, and Richarlison couldn't quite get to the rebound. Much better that from James Maddison. He's a handful, isn't he, Maddison? And that was Maddison closed the keeper down, won the ball back. It went to Son. He went back to Maddison. I mean, I was going to say a poor finish, but the defender actually slid in and got a touch to the ball. Yeah, absolutely. I love the rotation as well. Basuma spends a lot of time on the left. Sarr spends a lot of time on the right. Here's Sonny running down the left. He's whipped the ball in, and again, I'm going to say it. I don't think Sonny can cross very well, but it was a good attacking run down the left-hand side. Whipped the ball in, just out of reach of absolutely everybody. Here is Christian Romero, got the ball back, and Spurs are starting to dominate play. Mickey van der Ven's going to drive forward. The player presses him, and he goes all the way back to Vicario. So 15 minutes and 15 seconds gone, 0-0. And Tottenham have the ball and starting to get the lion's share of possession now. Thank you. Told you I should get a job. Sky Sports. Here is a doggy. A doggy's turned his man. He's running at him. The man gets back, but again, he's driving past him. He's cut inside. Well defended there, but a doggy is still going, and he's lost the ball in the end. Revenite. Hang on, I'll come back to this in 1 second. The ball played over the top. Pedro Porro wins the ball. Now I'll come back to this in a second. Sarr is driving through the midfield on the right-hand side. He goes out to Kulu. Kulu's going to cut in on his left. I can tell you that because that's all he does. Kulu comes back in and is tackled. I'm not allowed to say anything about Kulu. I get in trouble, but he just absolutely doesn't impress me one bit. Basuma now twisting and turning in the midfield. Out to Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr slows the game down, puts his foot on the ball. Out to Romero. Romero now goes out to Pedro Porro, cuts inside. He goes to Basuma, who does a little jink inside. Here's Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr plays a through ball. There's the ball. There's the goal. Tottenham 1, Bournemouth 0. James Maddison. Lovely, lovely football from Tottenham Hotspur. What a lovely goal that was. Superb football from Tottenham Hotspur. James Maddison on fire, injured. People wanted him on the bench. You don't bench James Maddison. Some strange goal celebration. Who cares? What a lovely, lovely goal. So the ball went out to Porro. Porro cut inside, gave it to Basuma, who jinked inside, gave it to Sarr 5 yards away. Sarr with a lovely through ball in between the lines. Maddison got the faintest of touches. So Sarr with the through ball, Maddison with a faint touch. It went underneath the goalkeeper. Superb football. 1-0 Tottenham. James Maddison, who's also in my fantasy Premier League team. Thank you very much. Lovely football from Tottenham Hotspur again. Get in there. Absolutely loving this Tottenham team. It is wonderful supporting Tottenham right now. Wonderful. What a difference a summer makes. Get in there, guys and girls. What did you all think of the goal? Absolutely brilliant. Big up to everyone. Smashing. Absolutely smashing goal. Mark Cook, come on. Goal. What a goal. Get in there. Game on. Love it. If only Son could cross well. Yeah, well, let's not worry about that right now. Top of the league. We're top of the league. We're top of the league. Tottenham Hotspur are top of the league right now. Can we go and finish this game off? Midori, listen, I think this guy's got to play. He's such a better footballer than Royale. He's got to play. Got to play. Tigaro is giving the old woo. But Bournemouth have got the ball here. Deep in our half on the left-hand side. Pulls the ball back away from Christian Romero. Solanke wins the ball in the air. It's brought down. Romero slices it away. Back to Christie on the left-hand side. He whips the ball in, headed out by Mickey van der Ven, and Tottenham can bring the ball away. Richarlison's knocked it down, and it's gone out of play. And it looks like, is it going to be a corner? No. Porro keeps it in, plays it calmly to Sarr. He plays it calmly to Romero, calmly to Maddison. That's how you play out from the back. Oh, my God. What has Postecoglou done to this team? Richarlison plays it back to Mickey van der Ven on the left-hand side. He plays it out wide to Sonny. Sonny pulls it back to Mickey van der Ven. Maddison now to Son. Son out to Porro. Porro's come inside. He whips the ball forward. It's gone over everybody's head. Again, it seems like we're doing everything, but without the front three. It's just madness. King of Games, don't start that. No one's got a Sonny agenda. We're talking about the game. Sonny is playing in this game. If he does something good, we'll say it. If he doesn't, we'll say it. If you don't like that, you need to go to another channel where you won't have your feelings hurt. Madison, what a player. Absolutely. The known guy thinks we're coming for the title. Madison, what a player. Absolutely. A top draw player as Bournemouth play the ball down the line and a doggy defends really well and it goes out for a corner kick. Guys and girls, anyone in the chat that hasn't, please smash that subscribe button. Help me out as we go on our way to 11K. Smash that like button, people. It's really easy to do. It's pinned and it's linked now in the chat. Listen, I think if I start getting any comments like this, I will just block people. There's no Son agenda. It was just a bad cross from Son. I want Sonny to score. I want him to do well. I don't know what's difficult for people to understand. I will start blocking idiots in the chat. I'm not dealing with it anymore. I've dealt with idiots for so many years. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Big up. Thank you for the subscribe. Listen, people can't have their feelings hurt. If a player they like doesn't do something well and it's called out, you can't all cry like little girls. All right? You can't. Paul has said the best commentary ever. To hell with the BBC TalkSport nonsense. I don't have the facility to watch, so loving Sava commentary. Try my best, man. Still, people want to have a go. I'm not worried about them, Dean. They're children. So here's Kulu. Cuts inside nicely. Pulls it back into Porro. He goes all the way back to Romero, who plays it calmly. Calmly out to Van der Ven. Van der Ven to James Maddison. Maddison's slit the ball down the line. It was not really too sunny, and the defender's got the ball. And the defender can clear the ball, but Spurs win it back. Basuma with the header. Mickey Van der Ven now calmly shielding off the defender. And Vicario, lovely, calm as you like, plays it back across goal into Van der Ven. Basuma gets it away. Here's Maddison, slipped his man well. Richarlison to Maddison. Maddison with a lovely through ball. Right, this is where you've got to do it, Sonny. Sonny's down on the left-hand side. He's pulled it back. Here's Papasar, cuts inside, has a shot, but there was no real power. Sonny pulled the ball back. I thought he might have had a shot, but he pulled it back into the path of Papasar. Papasar took a touch onto his left foot, through the defender's legs, and it was an easy save in the end. Who's News has said cracking game. Bournemouth weakness is defence and the goalie. The White Rooster said no Son agenda here. He's starting to look brighter, but you can tell he's just not back to that level. Break and play. Here's Papasar. Plays it out to Kulu. Come on, Kulu, do something. Cut in, have a dig. He's cut inside. Shot is blocked. It's now out to Son on the other side of the box. He gives it to a doggy. Back to Son. Sonny plays it back to Mickey Van der Ven. He goes out wide to a doggy. Back to Van der Ven. Back to a doggy. A doggy evades his man brilliantly there. He's going to go down that left-hand side. And he's just, I see what he was trying to do. It didn't quite work. He slipped and Bournemouth have the ball. But we're working so hard to win the ball back. We just got to find a way to get the forwards into this game. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know it's sad. So 23 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Tottenham 1, Bournemouth 0. Tottenham looking a real good attacking threat here. Paul Shepherd, big up to you. Just chucking in a super sticker. Thank you so much, Paul. Much appreciated. And thank you to the 2 people that just subscribed. And thank you as we're on now 320 likes. So big up to you. Also, Bobby K in the house. Big up to you, Bobby K. Go and subscribe to Free Spurs Boys, Kuvan the Kang. Big up to Bobby. Hope your kids and the cats are all right. Said good morning, Sava, and all in the chat. I love Bobby K, even when he calls me racist. So it is what it is. Danny Kiriakou, I will message you after the game, mate. I am in full flight here. I'm turning into commentator. Yes, apologies. I am very, very sorry. Yes, my bad. I haven't updated the scoreline. So it was Maddison on the 17th minute. Apologies, as Vicario's got the ball at the back. Bournemouth 0, Spurs 1. And that will be Maddison. Here is Kulu. He's gone on his right-hand side. He's beaten his man. He's pulled it back and he's gone out for a corner. Much better there from Kulu. Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to do everything on my own here. Maddison, 17. Okay, hopefully that's better for you. There you go. It's Bournemouth 0, Spurs 1, Maddison 17. Bobby K there. Yes, done. Mike has said Spuds finishing ahead of United. You heard it here first. Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. I get carried away. I get too carried away. Apologies, people. I was watching the game. Right, so a corner kick from Tottenham, their third corner of the game. Maddison's going to whip it in from the right-hand side with his right foot. Maddison whips the ball in. It's a great corner. It's into the middle, headed away, I think, by Solanke. Sonny, the volley drops. Oh, Sonny flicked it in the air on the left-hand side of the box. I'll watch this again. I think it was Solanke headed it away. Sonny flicked it up in the air. One touch on the volley would have been a lovely goal. And he's just pulled it way wide of the goal. But good, the right idea, just not the right execution from Sonny there. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Tottenham Hotspur. Pedro Porro doing some good bits there. Some bloke said, don't mention any bad passes or crosses or tackles, Sava. People can't cope with reality. Yeah, I hear you, my man. Mark Cook said, Spurs fans in full cry. The one problem with doing a watch-along is I can't listen to any volume or anything. So, yeah, it's just me. The sound of Stewie snoring behind. I don't know if you can see him. He's just there. Van der Ven plays it out calmly. Oh, into a doggy. Sar's got room to run into. Plays it out wide, lovely to Porro, who's got grass to run into for Daisy. He's got loads of grass to run into. He's pulled it back. Here's Maddison, who finds himself on the right-hand side now. Maddison whips it in, a great cross. It's gone all the way through. I said a great cross, probably not in the end, but the right idea, bit like Sonny just now, the wrong execution. But James Maddison, what a signing that is. Adrian Parker said, did Kulu beat a man? Yes, but not, yeah. Big up, Leo. Big up. Thank you for your like. Thank you for your subscribe. Thank you very much. Tottenham in full effect here. Tottenham in full effect. Big up to everyone. 7_SC has become a new channel member. Big up to you, 7_SC. Thank you very much for your support. If anyone else would like to be, let me know. And yesterday we did have a channel member only show, which was a good laugh. And there'll be another one in 2 weeks' time. So big up to you. And thank you to the 330 people that have all liked the show. Now I'm going to catch a breath as Tottenham have a free kick on the left-hand side. And I get a feeling that this amount of water. Oh, hang on. Oh, my God, this is brilliant. It's amazing. Charlotte, I love you so much. Any chance I could get a pint of water, please? Thank you. Just coming from getting her hair done and I needed more water, so I've just shouted down, Stewie, Mummy's here. Mummy's here. Mummy's here. You're not going to go see Mummy? No, he's going to stay here and watch Tottenham with me. He's going to stay here and watch Tottenham with me. Just as I picked up my glass and said I needed more water, the saviour has arrived. The love of my life has arrived. Big up. Here it is, Christian Romero. The sun is now out. The sun is out in both South London and in Bournemouth. A doggy on the left-hand side. A Basuma on the left-hand side. I love that. He keeps pulling out wide and a doggy comes in. Bobby K said, I said Margot wrong. Oh, let's not let the wife hear that one. Big up to everyone inside. Big up to everyone. Mark Cook has said, commentary spot on, Sava. Keep up the good work, my mucker. Oh, thank you so much. There's your baby. Look, there's your baby. It's all right. They can't see you. It's all right. Perchy's missus come on stream earlier because we didn't believe she existed. Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're live. She's like, are you live? Like, yeah. Bournemouth in attack. They put, good tackle. I think that was Mickey van der Ven. The ball went down the right-hand side. The bloke cut in and he took the shot and Mickey van der Ven just deflected it wide for a throw-in. But there is a Spurs player down in the box. I can't see who it is from here. It's Papa Sarr is down. It looks like he's been shot. So we'll have to see what happens with this. A big up to each and every one of you. Big up, big up, big up, big up. So 29 minutes and 22 seconds gone. Bournemouth 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. It's been a very good performance from Tottenham so far. The new manager is having a massive effect very, very quickly. Oh, wow. Big up to everyone inside. If you haven't smashed the like button, please do so. We've already got 334 likes. Been a really good stream so far. Really enjoyed it. We've managed to stay clear of all trolls. This is amazing. Big up to, as we said, Paul Shepherd, who put in the £5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Paul. Much appreciated. Of Bobby K was in the house. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. Papa Sar's still down injured. 7_SC became a YouTube channel member. Big up to you. MV Joker Davis has also become a new channel member. So big up to you as well, my friend. And on top of that, 7_SC has said, love your stream, Sava. You are a realist. Some people don't feel the same. And we need more people like you in the Spurs community. Also, hi to Sava Jr. and Mrs. Sava. Yeah, they're not going to come on stream, just so you know. There is also another little dog at the door who's been locked out. I don't know why. She shut the door and he can't come in now to see us. But big up to every single one of you in the chat. The game is about to be restarted with a dangerous throw-in deep in the left-hand side. Kirkes, the new left-back for Bournemouth, is going to take it. He's going to launch the ball into the box, headed away by Basuma, and the clearance from Son has gone only as far as, I think it's Christie. I might be wrong there. Might be Rothwell. They're going to whip the ball in from the left-hand side. Basuma tried to bring the ball out. Wasn't the best first touch from Basuma. And Bournemouth have the ball. Just enjoying a minute of possession here, Bournemouth. Bournemouth out wide again. Here's Kirkes, I think, again. Or Kirkes has got the ball now. Coming back. Well played from Tottenham here. We're keeping them at bay. The ball's been dinked over the top. Mickey van der Ven wins it in the air, and it was offside. So we can all take a breather. Big up to the White Rooster, who has said the Scum under 18s 2, Spurs under 18s 4. Final score. Let's keep the good news coming. Adrian Parker said Sava will be employed by a TV or a radio station soon, or Tottenham TV. I very much doubt it. Hope you can keep giving us lives, mate. I'll give you a live every single game. I promise you. We'll have another live on Tuesday for the Fulham Cup game. Nicky Moa said no one cares about 93% FC and their inevitable charge to make top 5. I don't know what that means. Mark Cook has said, has Sava's dog got a Spurs kit on? No, I can only imagine if I tried to put a Spurs kit on my dog. Here's Mickey van der Ven. He's run out of defence well. Giving it to Richarlison. Good touch by Richarlison. He's gone out wide to Papa Sarr, who's good to see he's back on his feet. Papa Sarr to Kulu now. Kulu cuts inside on his left. Gives the ball 5 yards inside to Porro. Back to Kulu on the right. Kulu now back inside to Porro again. Plays it back to Romero. Good possession from Spurs. Romero to Van der Ven. James Maddison's now on the left-hand side. Porro's come all the way to the left-hand side. The movement from these Spurs players is excellent. Basuma's going to drive into the gap with a ball, and he's not given a free kick. I think that a lot of the Spurs players thought that was going to be a free kick, not given. Maddison, though, does well to press, and Bournemouth have the ball on the right-hand side. Adrian Parker says that's what we have to worry about. Injuries. Great show and great chat. Absolutely. Big up to absolutely everybody inside the house. Bournemouth have got the ball on the right-hand side. The doggy is going to stand his man up, gets a toe to it, and has given away the free kick. I think that's cheap. I think it's a real cheap free kick, that. Maybe it was, but really cheap. Kate is showing her appreciation for Bobby K all the way from Canada. 7_SC says still waiting for my damn Vicario shirt to come. Big up to the Vicario crew. Amy has said Bournemouth looks like a beautiful town and houses next to the stadium. Yeah, also they've got sandbanks where the likes of Harry Redknapp live, which is a lovely place to live. Keep liking, keep subscribing. We are on 34 minutes and 5 seconds as Bournemouth are going to whip in this free kick from the right. They've got 2 players standing over the ball. It's going to be whipped in by the left-footed player. He whips it in high to the back post. It's Won by Solanke, but nodded down nice and easy to Vicario, who looks for the early ball and then slows down proceedings. Danny's Direction has said 40 million for Maddison surely has to be the bargain of all time. Great player. Wish we'd had this guy on the team for the last few years. Vicario brings it out to Van der Ven. Spurs hell-bent on playing out the back. The ball's gone upfield to Bournemouth, can bring it out nicely now. Richarlison pressing. Kulu pressing. Yeah, just the front three not quite clicking, is it, at the moment? 35 minutes exactly for me. And Papa Sarr gives away a free kick. Just a bit overzealous there in trying to press his man. MV Joker Davis has said, I don't know, McAllister deal too. McAllister, a good deal. Pac-Man has said, you play some brilliant football now. And just class. Visited the City training centre before the season started. And all our coaches were raving about him, apparently. Yeah, listen, top manager that a lot of people seem to not know about. And Basuma gets in there. The ball's down here. Solanke, he's laid it off to the forward on the left-hand side. He pulls it back. He's going to have a dig, is he? He's trying to get a dig. And a great tackle that, for me, dived the player. But Maddison now can lead the counter-attack. Maddison cuts inside. He's beaten his man. He lays the lovely ball through to Richarlison. Richarlison, finish it. Finish it, Richie. Finish it. Finish it. Oh. What is wrong with Richarlison? What is wrong with Richarlison? This guy cannot be Spurs goal scorer, Spurs striker. So Maddison drove through, played a lovely ball into Richie, who did well. He pulled it back and then got the ball all stuck under his feet. Just finish it. Just finish. Have a dig. Just have a dig. His first touch was, I just don't, I don't know. I don't know, people. I keep being told I'm wrong and that Richie will come good. I just don't know what people are watching. Adrian has said he's loving Romero and VDV together. Ethan has said hi from the Czech Republic. Big up to you, Ethan, all the way out there in the Czech Republic. 7_SC has said, would love to see Richie get his goal. He does try, but I just think he ain't lucky enough. Try replacing the word lucky with good enough. It's just so frustrating. Surely he'll grab himself a goal, won't he? One will trickle in off his bum or something. Adam Bush has said, Bournemouth may be a nice town, but is an absolute crack den. I mean, well, okay. I didn't know you were going to say that. They're asking for a penalty as he dragged the ball back. Not for me. There's nothing in that. There's nothing in that. Richie's dragged the ball back. The defender slid in. No, that's not a penalty. Come on. You can't be giving penalties for that. That's silly. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. You're right. He should have scored. For me, there's no excuses. Yeah, he's clumsy. We need another striker. We will buy a striker. I think we will. That Semenyo on the right-hand side has been quite dangerous. Absolutely, Michael. That Maddison, but Maddison is a class act, an absolute class act. Just because class. One second, sorry, people. 1 second. So sorry. Spurs on the attack now. Basuma driving through. He plays the ball out wide to Maddison, who's been at the heart of everything. Dinks it into Sonny. Sonny loses the ball. The front three for me, I'm sorry. The front three. The front three for me, just not good enough. Spurs do win a free kick because of James Maddison's footwork. James Maddison is the one, isn't he, in that forward four, so to speak. James Maddison nicked away from his man he brought him down terribly there. Big up to 7_SC with another super chat who said, okay, good enough. Yes, you know it. You know it, my man. But Spurs do have a free kick just by the corner flag. James Maddison standing over it. Stanley Kush giving the benefit of the doubt, saying, to be fair, he had some good feet there, just didn't shoot on time. Yeah. I'm bored of everything we talk about. Richarlison is always to be fair, or with, I just don't. He isn't for me. But come on, get your head on the ball. Maddison whips the ball into the back post. It's gone over to Richarlison, and I don't know if Richarlison actually got the header. I'd like to see that. That all happened very quickly. The free kick came across. Here he goes. It goes over, and Richarlison has headed wide from 2 yards. He isn't for me. He isn't for me, guys. I'm going to call it. I don't care if he gets a hat-trick this game. This guy is not for me. Oh, God, yes, please do. Here to there said Maddison is dominating. Best player in the Premier League so far this season. He's looked excellent, hasn't he? Bournemouth getting the ball moving forward. Well defended by Porro. Porro to Sarr in a tight area. Spurs play it out nicely. Basuma, what a turn that is. Edge of his own box. He drives forward. He's now got to the halfway line. He's brought down by Semenyo, but the refs wave play on. Bournemouth can move forward now. They're driving forward, I think, with Christie. He has a shot. Vicario palms it away and away from goal. Fair play there. Not quite Hoddle, but yeah, very composed. Not quite Glenn Hoddle, but yes, very composed. He's got to do something soon. He just doesn't look very good at all. Here's Porro. 40 minutes and 55 seconds for anyone that wants to know the time. Keep smashing that subscribe button, people. Here go Tottenham Hotspur again. Mickey van der Ven just slowing down proceedings. And I'm going to take this opportunity to have some water. Oh. So Spurs have had 4 shots on target in this half to Bournemouth's 2. Richie can win the ball now and gives it away. It's hard work. It feels like all the good work seems to be undone by the front three. Just sloppy. Just really sloppy. Some brilliant football, but I think the serious thing is he's just not very good. I think lots of fans keep wanting to tell me he's good and he'll come good, but I don't see it as Mickey van der Ven slides to win the ball back from Semenyo. Good tackle from Mickey van der Ven there, the 22-year-old future captain. Adrian said, Sava, I get you, mate. We might be too big for Richie. As we stand now, we need Richie to score. Listen, I just need him to grab a goal or something because at the moment, he's just offering very little as a forward. Gary wants to ship the full front three out to Saudi League. I think the difficulty you've got is I don't see Kulu or him doing a lot. Sonny's been involved, but it's the last moments with Sonny. It's the final ball when he gives it away or a poor cross. The front three not gelling. Philly has said, how is the flightless bird doing, Sava? Excuse after excuse. Yeah, I hear you, mate. Brazigor has said, Richie looks like the Brazilian Benteke. Corner kicks come in, well defended, headed away. Bournemouth have the ball on the right-hand side of the box. Looks like it's going to go back. It's now out onto the left-hand side, swept across well there. Here's the corner kick taker. He's gone all the way back to the halfway line. Bournemouth dink the ball forward, headed across, and there's Vicario comes out, grabs the ball, and Spurs, right on the stroke of 43 minutes, have the ball in the arms of Vicario. Yeah, okay. I don't know what second chance. I agree with this. I agree. I also agree with this. I think that you've got to get the second goal before you allow Bournemouth back in. But listen, it's all been good so far. We just really, really need. Imagine we had Santiago Jimenez of Feyenoord. That's a bloke that would have scored some of these goals. Daniel has said, I want to see Ange make a big call and sub Richie off at half-time. I don't think he will. Adrian Parker has said, Sav, I'm leaning your direction. Sonny is looking for Richie and he's not there. What do you think? I don't know. For me, I just think he keeps giving it away. But did well there, Sonny. Lovely ball into Maddison. Maddison calms it down to Van der Ven. Romero can now spread the ball through the middle of the park, actually. Sonny loses the ball, gets it back. Plays it out wide. Here's Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr can drive forward. He gives it to Kulu. Come on, Kulu. Let's see something. He tries to drive past his man, but he hasn't got the pace. And the ball he's still got it. He's done well. He's kept hold of it and pulled it back. Porro cuts inside. Here's Romero, plays it across to Van der Ven. Spurs now, all the players are camped inside the Bournemouth half. Maddison turns, beats his man brilliantly. Maddison turns, through ball into Porro, who couldn't quite grasp it. Lovely ball from Maddison again. What a player. What a player James Maddison is. I never want to see this bloke on the bench. Ever, ever, ever. What a class act James Maddison is. That is the playmaker that apparently people were telling me Conte said no to. Just let that sink in. Danny's direction said Romero and VDV look to be a formidable defensive partnership so far. So far, so good. Guys and girls, it's the 45th minute, the 46th minute, 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time here. Daniel Turner has said Vicario is looking a lot better now. I don't think he did anything wrong in the first place, if I'm brutally honest. I think everyone just jumped on him for doing nothing wrong. Mark has said Jimenez is class. Him or gift sooner rather than later. I agree. Tottenham driving through the midfield again. Here's Basuma. Basuma's played the ball down the line. Richarlison's got loads of space. Can he get there? He's taken his man on and then being taken out. That's got to be a free kick, ref. That's got to be a free kick. And to be fair to him, Richarlison did that well. He went down the line. Old school. One touch past the defender. As he went to take the defender on, the defender slid in. Let's have a look again. Richarlison touched it with his left. The defender came across. Did the defender catch him? Let's have a look. He takes him out. And just got the slightest of touches. But when you're in full flow like that, you're going to go down. And to be fair to him, he did really well there, Richarlison. Let's hope he can do that in the box. Spurs have a free kick. 46 minutes and 17 seconds gone for all of those that needed to know the time. Keep liking, people. Keep subscribing. We should be getting the subscribers up. He's absolutely class. Sar's been excellent. A doggy as well. Absolutely class. Free kick. Maddison whips the ball into a dangerous area. It's headed away. Basuma on the volley slices it high into the air. And the Bournemouth keeper, well, I was going to say catches it easily, but he dropped it twice and then gets it. He's now kicked the ball out of his hands into the opponent's half. Well brought down by the Bournemouth player, to be fair to him. A little Cruyff turn there in the air. Bournemouth looking dangerous, but Romero with a no-nonsense. Have that. No-nonsense wins the ball. Ricochet back to the Bournemouth defender. Here's Bournemouth. Keep it tight, Spurs. Spurs win the ball again. Romero out to Kulusevski. Kulu's got loads of grass to run into. He's got loads of grass, but crosses it to no one. He's so frustrating. Oh, I know people have a go at me and they think it's an agenda. It's not. But how much time he had on the ball there for such a bad cross. Bournemouth playing the ball through. Semenyo on the right-hand side. Well defended there by Porro. Came from nowhere and put it out for a throw-in. He's not playing well, is he? All of last year. 3 games this year. Cross comes in. Sliced away by Christian Romero. But it doesn't matter. It's gone all the way out for a throw-in. 2 minutes of stoppage time left. Bournemouth have the ball on the halfway line with Lloyd Kelly. He's played a through ball all the way down the line. It's actually gone through, but Pedro Porro does well. Shuffles the ball out of play. Big up to everyone. Keep smashing that subscribe button, people. Keep smashing that subscribe button. We're on this. 10,359. Come on, people. We should be easily on 10,375. 15 of you. Smash that button. Working my backside off for you guys. I would love to see Solomon come on now. I keep hearing all these excuses as to why he can't. Hayden, I think him and Richarlison are as bad as each other, if I'm brutally honest. I see why. You know, when you've got that much grass, you've got to run into it. You've got to take your time, pick a man out, and he never does. Bournemouth now, there is 1 minute of this half to go. We're in the 50th minute now of the game. Redemption. I just don't think I'd get the viewers. I mean, if I did other Premier League games, would you all want to watch? I don't know. Let me know. Bando Baby has said Sarr is one hell of a player. He really is looking good, isn't he? He's still young. Got to have time. Got to let him get games under his belt. And I've been sent a picture of my dog with some cream on his head, or tuna. I don't know what's going on there. Let's just ignore that. So 30 seconds of the half left. Here is Sonny. Sonny is fouled by the over-eager Solanke. Fouled there. And Sonny can use all his experience, stay down for a bit, see the half out. Well played, Sonny. Mark Cook said, not happening for Kulu. Is it ever going to be unpredictable? For me, I just think everyone knows what he's going to do. Here's Bournemouth, though. They've got the ball on the right-hand side, whipped it across. It's fallen for Solanke, who's had a shot and is fired wide. Nearly in the last seconds there, an equaliser from Bournemouth. And that is how quickly things could change. Thank you, Redemption. If enough people, I'll do other watch-alongs. I just don't know if everyone's going to watch if it's not Spurs. But sure, I can do them for people. Thank you for the 2 people that subscribed. 9 more and we get to 10,370. And there is the halftime whistle. And breathe. Breathe. What do we make of it? Halftime. What did we make of it, people? I would love to go for a wee, but I can't. I'm the only one on the stream. I'll have to wait an hour. But I really, really do need a wee. Halftime, Alan Shepherd said, Stanley Cush, listen, I'd rather Solanke than Richarlison. There you go. Make of that what you will. Oh, God. If I could show you guys, I've got 5 pint glasses to the left of me from my last 2 streams. I've just been drinking. I've got to take down. Nicky Moe has said the good thing for Levy with Kulu is he won't find it difficult to spin a profit if Spurs want to offload him. Who's going to... someone said, go and have a wee. I can't. I know people will leave if I go and have a wee. Who's going to buy him? Who's going to buy him? I just don't think he's this player a lot of people thought he was. Midori has said Solanke gets into Spurs. Richie doesn't get into the Cherries. Bobby K has said, what's the halftime show? Go on, Savs. Pop your top. I really do. Right, I'm going for a Jimmy Riddle. I'm going to be 1 second. And we are back. And yes, I did wash my hands. I promise you, I washed my hands. You can see that. You can see the water on them. I've washed my hands. Big up. Oh, and we've got this sexy guy, Kuva. Big up, Kuva. I just had to run for a little wee.
Yeah, I was trying to get there in time so you could pop off.
The problem is...
Hold the fort while you hold something else, mate.
Mate. Listen, big up to you. I mean, some of the football's been excellent, isn't it?
Lovely job. Yeah. I'm going to big up Richarlison. I think he's played well that half. I think
rather you than me.
I think he's been finding the right spaces, making the right runs. Ball hasn't arrived a lot of the times, and the one big chance he did have, I think he was a little bit unlucky. If the ball was just that fraction more pace on it, he could have hit it first time instead of having to drag it back. So the defender did well catching him back. I think he's done all right. I think he's a little bit unlucky. He's not on the score sheet, to be honest. He's putting himself about. It's going to make a big difference when the ball hits the back of the net, isn't it? It's the end of story with a striker.
I hope so, but I think it goes back to what we were saying before. Like, at some point, some of these have to turn into goals. Like, at some point, I think, look, let's look at the front three as a whole, Kuva. Right? I thought Sonny did some good bits, never really threatening, but he did some good bits out wide and linking up. Kulu, for me, is way off it. Kulu, for me, is... I know we talked about him a lot yesterday. He's way off it, mate. He doesn't look like he's got it.
he's become a kind of wide holding midfielder, hasn't he? He's
right. Get the ball.
Yeah.
Cut inside 5 yards. Can't pass. Can't shoot. Can't cross. But listen, I don't want to focus on the negatives. Let's talk about the keeper and the back four before we go on to the sexy stuff. I think all the back four have defended brilliantly. Porro, really solid at right back. Done really well. Tracked his man. The partnership between Van der Ven and Romero looks like that's growing wonderfully. And a doggy, really, really good against a tricky customer in Semenyo. He's a tricky player out there on the right hand side.
Powerful bit of pace, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to cause a lot of people problems this season, but they've done well. But for me, defence all doing the right thing, holding the shape well. Again, Van der Ven, when he is needed in the air, he was dealt with it. Vicario, one nice sort of highlight reel type save, but it was a fairly easy one really for him, wasn't it? Yeah. But he's been in the right place. I think there's no problem there. Daniel Harris saying, Cougar, that's horrible. Take missing from 2 yards isn't unlucky. It's bad finishing. Depends. Do you mean the header or he had a header at the back post, which was, to be fair, that was a difficult chance where the defender was with him the whole way. I think it's a little bit harsh on Richarlison this time. I think he's been poor in some of the other games, but I think he's been doing okay this time. But for me, this half, same as usual, same as last week. It's all about that midfield three.
Yeah.
Sarr and Basuma together, they look like they've been playing as a partnership for years. They really do.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. We like talking about old school football with the two people in midfield. The two, you've got your two central midfielders. One goes forward, the other stays back. They're doing that all the time.
Yeah, brilliant.
Basuma's been caught a few times with tackles when he's driving forward with the ball, but I'd never take that out of his game. I'd want to keep encouraging him to do it because it's a great part to add to his game. And Maddison, we always talk about, you can see a classy attacking player when they always manage to find time on the ball. He's in acres of space all the time. He knows.
As I said, what I love, he floats from left to right, finds the pockets of space, and he's so positive when he drives forward with the ball, Maddison, that his first thought is always, can I feed someone in? And some of these through balls have been brilliant. He's got in the box, he's got his goal. So far this season, 2 assists, 1 goal, some lovely through balls. And I'm just watching the goal now. Papa Sarr's turn and pass into Maddison was brilliant. But look, it's what we've wanted for years, a midfielder that gets beyond and wants to score and create. And by the way, talking of creating, create your finger to the subscribe button and the like button. Somebody's asked how they do a super chat. It is in the on next to your, I should know this, on next to the comment section. There's a little thing with a dollar sign or a pound sign. You can click on there and you can just do a super chat if you would like to. But keep smashing the subscribe button, people. By the beginning of the second half, let's get that to 10,000. Oh, it shouldn't show my money. 10,300 and at least 65. 6 more subscribers. At least 65. 6 more people. The link is in the chat. I can't even count. Look, 6 more. 6. Cougar, but Maddison, for me, got to start every game, and he got to.
Absolutely. He's looking our player of the year at the moment. He really, despite how well Basuma's been doing and Sarr as well. But Maddison, how many goals is he going to be responsible for at the end of the season?
I mean, that's 3 already. 3 out of our 5.
Yeah. If anybody deserves a goal, it's been him.
Yeah.
Throughout the 3 games so far. Different gravy, isn't he? We've been missing this for a long time. I think he's a better player than Eriksen. I think he's got more.
I think that he's more the out and out number 10 than Eriksen. Obviously, Eriksen's older now, but I mean, it's just lovely that since Eriksen, we've now got one. It's taken 4 or 5 years, but we've got that guy. And you can see why, if he's even 80, 90% fit, you can see why he's gone in there. I know there's the argument that people want to see Lo Celso, but this guy's different. I think he's different class to Lo Celso at everything, if I'm brutally honest. I think he's a fantastic player. Talk to me about what would you do? Would you keep the front 3 the same for the beginning of the second half? Would you make any changes? Lots of people asking for Solomon to finally get some minutes.
Difficult choice that, because there's nothing really going too wrong here. It's just it's you there's one of the things you'd probably point out. Perhaps the final ball at times could have been better.
Yeah.
Perhaps just a little tight, just that fraction of pace on it sometimes that's been wrong. Makes a entirely different sort of chance. Like the Richarlison one where we had to drag it inside instead of it at first time. You got to credit their defence a bit as well. They're getting back well. They're trying to cope with it. But when we do show those glimpses of real quality and picking the killer ball, wow. The goal was the best example of that of the lot. Beautifully timed run, fantastically weighted pass. Got to have a nice bit of vision and understanding of what's happening there. I think it's looking good. I'll probably hang on for a bit for the likes of Solomon. Maybe bring him on with about 25 minutes to go. We'll see when the Bournemouth are tiring a bit, then bring him on for his pace. See what's happening. I don't see anything that I'm concerned about that I need to replace anyone. It's fine. Desperate to see Richarlison get a goal now. He needs it so badly because, like I said, I know a lot of people are perhaps, if they're honest, perhaps there's a little bit of tinted glasses on when looking at him now. You only see the bad things.
I just think it's getting frustrating, mate.
If they're not scoring goals and it's a striker, the pressure's on, isn't it?
He did a couple. Listen. I'll try and sit on the fence here. I think that Richarlison does some of the easy stuff badly, and some of the more difficult stuff actually very well. Like I thought when he went down the wing, charged past the defender and got sived down. Brilliant, great centre forward running the channels. For me, the header. Could he have done better with that? I mean, look, I think what we don't realise as fans is how quickly that would have come across. Like it would have been like almost just there. But I do feel that when he twinkle-toed through, I just feel like a bit more of a composed striker gets that out their feet with a better touch and just puts it in the net. But
I mean, he's no Kane or Lewandowski.
No. And by the way, keep subscribing. No, only one has 5 more before the game kicks off. And by the way, I didn't miss your super chat. I'm saving them up. So thank you for the super chat to tell me I've missed your super chat. Big up to you, 7SC. And we'll have a look at that missed super chat now. The missed super chat says, my twin told me yesterday they want to support Liverpool. Is it bad? I'm heartbroken. I mean, it depends. How old are the twins? Why are we not getting them supporting Spurs? Where are they going to win more trophies from? So, listen, I'll leave it.
28.
Huh?
The twins are 28.
The twins are 28?
No, God. Of course not.
Oh, I just like, what are you talking about? But big up to you, 7_SC, and Bobby K has said the dude on the right is hella sexy. Richie, get a goal. Which right? Is he looking at it from the screen or from how he's not talking about me. He thinks I'm racist. Bobby K genuinely thinks I'm racist.
We'll see if you're questioning it yourself.
Questioning it yourself. Yeah, you got me. You got me. Big up to everyone. And someone else has subscribed, so thank you very much, people. The link is in the chat. We're a few minutes away from the second half starting. What do you want to see, Kuva, for this second half?
Keep doing what we were doing, basically. We were controlling the game. We're creating chances. I think just let the quality shine through. Got to give the players, these starters, got us into a winning position at the moment. Let that carry on.
Yeah.
And, the substitutes, they're there for a reason. If it's energy levels are dropping or somebody's just not cutting it, we're looking at Kulusevski. If we score another goal, Kulusevski is still playing the same way. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's not an issue. But if we're perhaps pegged back, like goal out of the blue or something, or struggling to get the second, perhaps then spice it up. Solomon's going to be a hell of a weapon off the bench, like I said.
I agree.
Bournemouth start tiring.
I don't buy into this. I don't buy into this. He's not the best defensively. This is what we talked about earlier, Kuva. We need the wide men to actually. We need to start talking about what they do going forward at some point. Because again, again, it's another game where no assists, no goals. So far from the front three, and at some point they've got to chip in.
This is what I like to call Aaron Lennon syndrome. When Lennon's racing up, we used to race up and down the wing so much, and he was crowd favourite and everything. And people go, "Oh yeah, look at how he tracked back and everything." You look at what he's doing at the other end of the pitch. He didn't do enough, from my point of view. He should have scored a lot more goals with somebody, a lot more goals, a lot more assists with somebody with that electric pace. Same with Kulusevski. Solomon, don't worry about defensive side of things. Affect the game in the final third. That's what it's all about. That's what he's there for. I'm not worried about him defensively. We've got a solid midfield. We've got a good defence. Goalkeepers looking the part as well. I don't think wingers need to track back like they were.
No, I completely agree with you. I was just looking for a thumbnail that was sent to me, but I can't find it. So never mind. Listen, I found it. Kuva, listen, I'm going to let you go because I know you like to watch the game. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate you coming on, and enjoy the second half, my man. Enjoy it.
See you at full time for a bit, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
See you then, mate. Take care.
Yeah, see you in a bit. Right.
Bye-bye. So, second half is kicking off right now. No substitutions from Tottenham from what I can see. Yet Kulu's son, Richie out there. Yet it's the same 11 that started and that won the first half, if you can say that. Big up to absolutely every single one of you inside the house. Leo likes it. Does Super Chat take your money out my bank? I don't know what you mean. Super Chat is you paying for a comment. So it's up to you if you want to do that. No one's asking you to. It's up to you, my friend. Thoughts on Son? He was okay. I think he gives the ball away a lot. He doesn't look dangerous as an attacking player, but I thought he linked up and played well. But again, as a forward, we keep talking about what these forwards do well. None of it seems to actually be attacking. It seems to be a lot of other stuff. So big up to each and every one of you. Thank you to the person that just subscribed as well. It is much appreciated. I really do appreciate everybody that subscribes and likes and all the super chats. So we are now in the 46th minute. Tottenham Hotspur have the ball and a free kick on James Maddison. I don't know how many fouls that man gets against him. The known guy has said Sonny needs to move in the middle now. I agree. I would do that. Adrian Parker said we should bring on Solomon at 60 minutes. Here to there has said, unless you're Mo Salah, wingers do have to track back, but they have to provide end products as well. I agree. I'm not saying wingers don't have to do any work, but at some point, when are we going to judge them on what they do going that way rather than that way? Adrian Parker again said, I think Ange is asking the forwards to do a different job. Yeah, I'm sure he's not asking them not to score or assist. But we move forward. Bournemouth have got the ball at the back, playing it out, trying to play some nice stuff. He's got them playing. They try and play the right way. And the goalkeeper dinks the ball forward. Well won by Basuma. Ball now with a doggy at his feet on the left-hand side. He goes into Basuma. Basuma plays the ball forward to Maddison. It didn't quite reach Maddison, and the centre-half nicks in. Bournemouth can now break. Oh, there's a dog near my feet, I think. Yep. Bournemouth are breaking on the left-hand side. Well done by Pedro Porro, who's been excellent today. I think Pedro Porro has done excellent. Got the tackle in on Kirkes, and Tottenham Hotspur clear the ball for a throw-in for Bournemouth out on their left-hand side. Don't need to worry about this, Jermaine. Don't worry about it. Chris Lonnie has said, Captain Cockerell, enough of your biased BS. I don't know what Captain Cockerell said. I don't know what. Let's keep it friendly in the chat, please. Sally said, no, this is his job. Get subscribed. Yeah. Listen, bits and pieces elsewhere, but this is my main job. So please smash the subscribe button if you can. The link, I've just posted it and it is pinned to the chat as well. Tottenham now under a bit of pressure here from Bournemouth, flying forward down the left-hand side. Kirkes whips the ball across. He's gone back to Kirkes. He's played it to the edge of the box. Again, back to Kirkes, who spins. Dinks the ball across, away by Romero. Can Spurs get the ball clear? Under a little bit of pressure at the moment at the beginning of this half. Little bit of pressure, but which is normal. They're the home team. Very, very normal. Yeah, Bournemouth just camped in our final third at the moment. I think this is Christie. Dinks the ball across and it's gone over the head of Dominic Solanke, and Tottenham Hotspur have a goal kick. So big up to everyone. Currently sitting on 10,360. Come on, 5 of you to subscribe. Come on, we can do this, people. As Spurs take a short goal kick. Van de Ven to Vicario. Vicario plays it to Sarr. Sarr loses out, and they can now drive forward again, Bournemouth. Been a bit sloppy this first few minutes. And a free kick given away by Papa Sarr. Just a bit overzealous there, I would say. But the youngster did well. Just a bit overzealous. Not really a lot in it. Yeah, it was a free kick. Not a lot in it. Big up to everybody inside the house. Hope everybody is well. Yeah. So Bournemouth have a free kick now. Let's come on, Spurs. Let's keep concentrated. We don't want to concede a goal in the first 5 minutes. 49 minutes and 50 seconds gone. Free kick's going to be whipped in here. Looks like, I think it's Ryan Christie. I might be lying. Looks like it's Ryan Christie. He's dinked it across. The ball's gone all across the face of the box. And a doggy looks like he can now drive forward with the ball. He's still got the ball. He's been pushed. And his free kick has been given. So Spurs live to fight another day. Bree, no, why should I? It's not about giving them a chance. I don't know what you mean. What does it mean, giving them a chance? They're playing, aren't they? It's not my job to give them a chance. It's their job to sharp and do something. Sean Smith has said Magic Matters dictating most of this play, most of this game, and making it happen. The ball's bounced back off Richie, but Basuma can win the ball. Handball, surely. He wins the ball back. James Maddison spins down the left, cuts in on his right, and wins the throw-in. Throw-in to Tottenham Hotspur. James Maddison just slows it down and leaves it for someone else. The White Rooster said sloppy start. Yeah, look, Bournemouth were going to do what they did in the first half. They were always going to come out and hit us hard, right? That's what home teams do. The ball has been won back by Billing. I think that was Philip Billing. Yeah, it looks like Philip Billing. Not a bad player, Billing. And Spurs can calm the game down with a throw-in on the left-hand side. Hello, French Bulldog. What do you want? Hello, mate. What do you want? No? All right, you don't want to join in. All right, and the throw-in has gone to no one and back to the Bournemouth goalkeeper. Plays it out. James Maddison pressing, but they've played it out well there. Adrian Parker, Adrian Parker, Leo, like and subscribe. So my nan did say it does take money out my bank. So yeah, I can't. So what are you talking about, dude? All right, listen, you don't have to do a super chat. It's fine. Stop. Semenyo driving forward. It was a good opportunity for Bournemouth, but it looks like they pulled the ball back for a free kick earlier in that move. Not the best of starts this second half. It's early days. Oh, as said there by Bobby K. Said early days, folks. Easy to pick negatives out, but right now we're finally headed in the right direction. Like myself, I'm sure most of us thought we were cooked when we lost Kane. I didn't think we were cooked when we lost Kane, Bobby. No, I didn't think we were cooked when we lost Kane. I think everybody that purely was infatuated. Right. 52 and a half minutes gone. Bournemouth have had most of this half and a yellow card for Yves Bissouma. Interesting one. Yellow card for Yves Bissouma in there. Free kick just inside the Spurs half for Bournemouth. There's no real imminent danger. Looks like Ryan Christie's over this again. Most of the... So I said just inside our half. Sorry, in the middle of the half, Ryan Christie plays a short ball. Bournemouth are going to play it short. Kulu wins the ball back brilliantly there. It's the best thing he's done all game. Drives forward, cuts in on the left-hand side. I could say that every time. Eat, sleep, and repeat. Porro now through to Richarlison, who falls over the ball. Please get that man off. Please get that man off. Please get that man off. Please get him off. Please. The ball went into Richarlison. His touch, he fell over the ball. Then he got up and he took a swipe and kicked. Get him off. It's now getting to the stage where it's just getting a little bit embarrassing having him on the pitch, if I'm honest. Pac-Man has said it's the only thing with Basuma. Can see him being suspended a few games this year. Yeah, I think, for the style of play, you're going to see some yellow cards there. Adrian, hang on, the ball's gone in here. Hang on, they're in here. The ball's come across and, that was close. A doggy stuck his foot out and well defended by Basuma in the end. But Bournemouth are starting to make things happen. Van der Ven brings it out, plays it into Richie, who loses the ball, but Maddison wins it back. Richie is... I can't watch this guy. The ball's gone down the right to Kulu. He's one-on-one with his defender. Do something. No, he's cut in on the left and pulled it back. Same every time. This is a really weird comment. Richie haters, you're full of uninformed BS, pure negativity. Chris, open your eyes, man. The guy's not been good. The guy has not been good. I'm sorry. This is a really toxic comment that you're putting at everyone else. I think you need to open your eyes, my friend. I think he's been poor yet again. Sorry. But I don't think there's Richie haters. I think there's people who are just watching a player who's not very good. Yeah, that was really poor. Sean Smith said, yeah, it's comical. I know you won't repeat this, Sava, but Richarlison is, yeah, he is. He's not very good. He needs one to hit his backside and go in. Yeah. So the ball back to Vicario, plays it out. Lovely, actually. Plays it nicely to Porro. Porro's going to drive forward. Keep driving. He's giving it to Sarr. By the way, it is the 55th minute and 17 seconds. James Maddison, 30 yards out, dinks it into Richarlison. And Richarlison obviously loses the ball. He's just not good. I'm sorry, I don't care what Chris Lonnie says. I don't care, Chris. This guy is not good. This guy is not a good footballer at all. Wow. Again, I keep hearing all these things, but this is a guy who's never scored prolifically in his career. Right, he might grab a goal, but he's not a prolific goal scorer. He's not good on the ball. Oh, Manuel, some of our fans constantly. Right, here's Richarlison driving forward. Drive forward, right. Plays the ball and loses the ball again. This guy is awful. This guy is absolutely dreadful. I'm sorry, this guy is dreadful. A ball dinked through, and there is Vicario to grab it. He's got to come off. He is dreadful. This guy cannot be our striker this season. Surely. Yeah, he is. I think he will come off soon. Don't worry. I'm really hoping so. And Kulu now gives it away simply. Oh, I can't deal with Kulu and Richie. I think they're so poor. I think they've been so poor. Now, Bournemouth can attack us because we gave the ball away. One back. Semenyo with a shot just wide. I thought it was in. Yeah, I think a lot of people getting really, really frustrated with Richarlison now. He might go and score. But this, listen, potato stew. For me, I put Sonny through the middle and bring on Perisic or Solomon. It's got to change. Freshen up that front three. Listen, I think Semenyo has been... Watch Semenyo and watch Kulu. One is very dangerous. The other one cuts inside on his left and gives the ball away. Really disappointed. Yeah, this is my point. Semenyo again driving forward. Semenyo cuts in on his left. He pulls it across to Solanke. Solanke's dinked it forward. And it's gone out for a corner kick from Porro. Good defending. Listen, I don't care if he succeeds or not. This guy is not good. This is such a waste of 55, 60 million. Oh, it's tough times, guys and girls. It's tough times. Kate has said we need another striker before the window closes. Son in the middle. I'd play Son through the middle. Why not? Why not let him run through the middle at them, catch them? Perisic is coming on. I think you're about to see the sub. I think you're about to see it. This has got to be Richarlison. The ball goes all the way through. Bournemouth starting to ask questions of Tottenham now. You're starting to ask questions. And it is going to be Richarlison coming off. Is it? It's got to be. It's got to be. They're panning in on him, the camera. It's got to be. It's Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr's coming off. Who's going on? This is strange. Papa Sarr's coming off with Perisic going in. And Højbjerg's coming on. Now it makes sense. Richarlison's going off. So Højbjerg for Papa Sarr. That makes, okay. And now Richie off. Sonny through the middle. Perisic on the left. Yeah, listen. Yeah. Had to come off. Had to come off. I think he made the right decision there. Postecoglou. Oh. So big up. Somebody just unsubscribed. I think they must have been someone who really, really liked Kulusev's Richarlison. But had to happen. Just poor. I don't want to see this guy play for Tottenham. I really do not want to see him play for Tottenham again. Right. Come on, Spurs. Let's start getting a grip in this game because Bournemouth have looked much more the better team this half. Basuma puts it to a doggy, goes down the line to Maddison. Maddison pulls it back and still got possession of the ball. And a free kick is given away. Done well there, Maddison. Bit cheap free kick. Big up to Patrick McCurry, who said Richie is so bad. His dart throw on Madder's goal celebration missed the imaginary board. Yeah, I think when it gets to the stage that fans are starting to say these things about players, it shows you how bad a player has been. Patrick, big up. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. I think you're out there in the US, so big up to you, my friend. It's been tough. It's been tough going this game for Richarlison. To be honest, Sonny and Kulu have got to start getting into it as well. Here goes Perisic. Perisic driving the ball forward, and Spurs can finally have the ball in the opposition half. Big up to everyone. Yeah, if you haven't, please do subscribe, everybody. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. So, my TV's about to power off. No, it's not. Let's press that button. Udogie with the ball. Okay, it's out to Basuma on the left-hand side. He gives it to Perisic. Come on, Perisic, do so. Perisic cuts in, loses the ball. Not good from Perisic there. Got to get into the game quickly. Spurs win the ball back. Here's Udogie into Son, who's down now through the middle. He loses the ball. The amount of times that Son and Kulu lose the ball. Sonny again now on the right. Have a shot. No, he's played it out wide. Here's Kulu. Pulls it back to no one. Please get Kulu off. Please. I need to stop hearing that this guy is good. I've got to stop hearing it. I've got to stop hearing it from people. What does Kulu do? What does he do? Oh, my God. Spurs going forward. Maddison skips past his man. Still got the ball. James Maddison by himself. He's played it out wide. Here is Porro. Porro's gone back inside. Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven's come out wide to the left now. He's got the ball to Perisic. Perisic down the line to Udogie. Udogie now, can he take his man on? He's going to drive forward. He's going to keep driving. Here's Sonny back to Udogie. Udogie pulls it back. There's the ball. And Kulu has scored after all of me mugging him off. He has scored. Thank you for at last doing something, Kulu. Kulu with a goal. 2-0 to Tottenham. Brilliant work from Udogie. But Kulu, do that more. Get in the box. Drive forward. Score a goal. Lovely play in the end. Perisic down the line to Udogie. Udogie pulls the ball back. There's Kulusevski with a finish. Oh, it is tough work being a Spurs fan, isn't it? Tough work. Oh. It's onside. It's got to be onside. It's got to be onside. Got to be onside. Oh, thank you at last, Kulu. That's what I want to see, Kulu. It's on. It's got it. That's a, yeah, got. I mean, the ball watching, the defenders were ball watching. To be fair to Kulu, absolutely fair to him. He's ghosted round the back, pulled it back. Oh, wow. Wow. Is it a goal? Are they checking VAR? King of Games. No, listen, one goal doesn't change my mind, my man. This is why one goal doesn't. I'm not knee-jerk like you. I'm not a child. I need Decky to do this more. Hayden, I won't. I think all the mud talk, I will block people. It's silly. It's childish. It's very, very silly. I'm not in the mud at all. This guy's been awful today. Grabbed the goal. Great. But he's been absolutely awful today. Absolutely. Much better. And again, Perisic making things happen. Again, Perisic, that's 2 games in a row that he's come on, been involved in moves that have led to a goal. Højbjerg now. Højbjerg, don't do anything silly. That's it. Nice ball down the line. Here's Perisic inside to Basuma. Spurs just putting their foot on the ball again. Just putting their foot on the ball. I do. When we lose the ball, I really do panic. Spurs driving forward. Here's Maddison. He's played a lovely ball into Son. Come on, Sonny. Oh, he's dragged a bit wide. Not his fault there. The defender was very quick. Out to Perisic. Perisic's going to take his man on. Whips in a lovely ball. Lovely ball headed away by the centre-half. Perisic got a lovely cross, hasn't he? A lovely cross. Absolutely lovely from a doggy. Lovely there. And Spurs just getting a foothold on the game again. 2-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Great work by a doggy. Great work by Kulu to get into the box. Van der Ven now driving forward with a ball on the 66th minute. Perisic has made a difference already. For me, I've said all along. Perisic for me should be on the left-hand side and Sonny should be through the middle. That's what I would do. Yeah, Kieran, I agree with you. A doggy's been absolutely brilliant. I agree, Matt. I think he's so much better through the middle than on the left-hand side. I think he's so much better through the middle. Gets into the game more. Big up, Adrian Parker. Big up to you all. Keep smashing the like button, everybody. We are now on to 421 likes, so big up the people. Big up. Savas, Matt. Listen, I don't care who gets the goals, as long as we get goals. It's all happening. It's all happening. There we go. Sorry, I was just changing the timer. Sorry, the goals. So 2-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Maddison in the 17th minute. Kulu in the 63rd. Oh, that's all right. I can take it. Listen. I stand by what I said. He was having a poor game. He's got the goal. Fair play to him, but he was having a poor game. So the referee has given the ball back to Vicario. Keep smashing the subscribe button, people. Keep smashing the subscribe button. I'm just going to say it. Is there any 5 minutes into Richarlison going off, the front three starts to function like a front three? I'm just going to say it. I just wouldn't start him at all. Maddison trying to close down the game. Right, don't do anything silly now, Spurs. Well done, Perisic. Pressing well, and Basuma can drive forward again. Basuma, lovely player in midfield. Basuma puts it through to Sonny. Sonny has dropped deep. Lovely through ball by Sonny. Lovely ball from Maddison. He's so much better. Is Sonny through the middle. Here's Perisic. Gets the ball quite fortunately. Plays it back to Sonny. Sonny now linking up play much better again like he did against Man United. And Bournemouth finally clear the ball. Romero. Now Spurs now camped in the Bournemouth half. Much better. Ball's gone out wide to Kulu. Hopefully that goal gives him some confidence. He plays the ball back to Højbjerg. Højbjerg plays it into Basuma. Tried to flick it through to Sonny. I think to be fair, it wasn't a good pass. And that Bournemouth can bring the ball out the back from the left-hand side. Very well defended again from Pedro Porro. Been really impressed with him. Wow. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to all this 315 of you that are watching live. Hope you are well. Hope you are enjoying this game as much as I am. It's been a very good performance from Tottenham. I think Richarlison aside, I think it's been a very good performance. But Bournemouth driving forward now with, it looks like Billing. Billing's lost the ball. Kulu can now bring the ball forward. He's driving through the middle of the pitch, plays a ball through. James Maddison's got the ball. Lovely ball. James Maddison can shoot, and he's dragged it wide. Should have done better there, Maddison. Sonny is asking the question. And to be fair, he should have played Sonny in. But Maddison's in good form. Would you have taken the shot? But listen, the front three starting to link up. So close to free, absolutely. I just love watching Tottenham be a football team again. I just love it. This is me. This is me. This is the football that I love. This is the absolute football that I love. Hang on. Spurs playing it out the back brilliantly. And Pedro Porro, I think, has had a really good game today, people. I think he's had a really, really good game. Really great game. What's happening here? So 70 minutes and 20 seconds gone, people. Big up to everyone here. Porro has been brilliant today. I'm really hoping that goal gives Kulu a lift now. I really do hope it does. It's a tough one. I really hope it gives him a lift. Sell GLC. Listen, I just don't think, I can't see where he gets in the game. What's happened here? What are they checking for? Oh, that's not a red card, is it? I mean, it's not a red card. God, that's not a red card, is it? It's a yellow card. If that had been given as a red, football really, really would have been over. I agree with this, Samuel. For me, Porro has to be our starting right back. I agree. I just think he's 10 times the player Emerson Royal is. Joshua said, big up Sava. I'm loving Ange Ball. Yeah, breath of fresh air. Yeah, let's get Sonny on the score sheet. I think he needs a goal for confidence as well. Let's do that. Deep ball to the back post. It's gone all the way through to Philip Billing, I think, who's pulled it across, and Spurs can get that away. Here's Højbjerg working hard, pulls it back to Udogie. Great defensive play there from Højbjerg and Udogie. The ball out from Højbjerg given away, but Udogie wins it back. Maddison off nicely to Basuma. Basuma with some lovely footwork, but the ball's been lost. Semenyo, oh, lovely tackle. Is that Højbjerg? What? Well done, Højbjerg. Got to say that. Lovely tackle from Højbjerg. Yeah, it was a yellow. I think it was a yellow. It was petulant, right? It was petulant behaviour, but it was never, ever, ever, ever in a million years a red card. And Bournemouth making another substitution. It looks like Tottenham are about to make a substitution as well. Semenyo, I thought, has been good. I actually think he's been good. I'm glad he's going off. Don't jinx it too soon, Revenite. Talking about 2 clean sheets in a row. I don't know if he's been amazing. Corey boy, I mean, I feel like this is knee-jerk. I mean, it was a decent goal. The rest of his play has been horrible. But hey, I guess that's what happens now in football. Someone scores a goal and all of a sudden they've impressed, but it is what it is. James Maddison is coming off 73rd minute, 74th minute now. Is that Ollie Skip going on for him? And he's put Ollie Skip on. Oh, and Basuma's gone off as well. So the whole midfield three has changed. So we've now got a midfield of Højbjerg, Skip, and Lo Celso. No, it was petulant. It was silly, but it's never a red. It's never a red. I think the game's gone to pot, hasn't it? Absolutely, Sakinelli. Absolutely. I really think he has. Oh, big up to everyone inside the house. Keep smashing that like button, people. Oh, God, these watch-alongs are going to be the death of me. They truly are. Gets your pulse racing, that's for sure. So, Tottenham with a brand new midfield and also Perisic on up front. So, Spurs have made 4 substitutions. Perisic on, Lo Celso, Højbjerg, and Ollie Skip. And Tottenham have the ball at the back with Romero. Romero into Højbjerg. Lovely ball to Skip. Skip into Porro. Porro plays it back to Skip. Some lovely football. Just some lovely football there. Absolutely brilliant. It's amazing what a proper coach does, right? It's amazing what a proper coach does. Yeah, listen, I think Maddison could be very happy with his day today. He's been absolutely exceptional for Tottenham today. Here goes a doggy who's come inside. I mean, I love the way our fullbacks come so inverted, joining the play. It's absolutely brilliant to watch. Look, the whole team knows the system now. It's lovely to watch. Here's Sonny dropping deep. I like Sonny so much more in the middle. Sava, thoughts on Kulu now? Same. Doesn't impress me. Good goal. Doesn't impress me. I'm sorry, Elias. I'm the wrong person if you think that I'm going to make a knee-jerk decision because a player grabbed 1 goal. I'm the wrong fan for that. I'm 40 years of age. I'm not 15. So if you're going to try and bait me like that, you've got to do better than that, my friend. Adrian said, Japanese wife just said, why are you drunk? Is that to me or to you? Do I look drunk? You drunk? What's going on? Who's drunk? Big up. Hang on. Bournemouth going to whip the ball back. Mickey van der Ven comfortably plucks the ball out of the air, brings it down, slices it away. Absolutely brilliant from Tottenham Hotspur. VDV, top player. Very, very good defender. Spurs playing really well. Be lovely to keep a clean sheet. I'd love to be wrong at this point. I said 2-1, but listen, I'm hoping we go and grab a third and get this to 3-0. Yeah, I agree, Sanka. Shameless. I love that. This is what I love about football fans. A player scores a goal from 3 yards and it's, what do you make of him now? Same as I did before. I need to see more of him. But get into the box. That's what he's got to do. VDV is the man. Big Mickey is an absolute machine. Yeah, here's Kulu going forward. He's played the ball down the line to Sonny. Sonny's got there. Sonny's got there first. Right, going back to Kulu. Sonny's going to whip it in. It's hit the fullback, but it's bounced to Kulu. Kulu, you got time there, mate. You got time there. Drops it back to Son. Son plays it in, given away, but it's won back by Lo Celso. Skip Lo Celso again, out wide to a doggy. A doggy is going to play the ball to Lo Celso. He's playing some nice one-touch football. Yeah, they've done very well today. They've done very well. Lovely ball into Lo Celso. Lo Celso back to Perisic. Perisic back to Lo Celso. Lo Celso too slow. Too slow there. You've got to be quicker than that. Got to be quicker than that. Nice idea. Too slow. Yeah, it would be great, wouldn't it, if we can get Sonny on the score sheet as well. And it's a free kick to Bournemouth. 77 minutes and 30 seconds gone, people. That's all it is. I need to see consistency from all players. I think all fans want to see consistency, right? Who's News has said top of the league. Whoop, whoop. Playing Richarlison sends a message out to the board. Possibly. Possibly. Keep subscribing, people. Please keep being generous. We've now got it up to 10,364. Let's get this to 10,375. Look, let's get this to 10,375. Yes, do that. Come on. 11 more. 294 still in the building. Big up to each and every one of you. I really hope I do. I want every Spurs player to do well, and I really hope Kulu can kick on and get some confidence. I do. I really do. Yeah, I think this is what we were saying yesterday on the me and myself and Tobes on the preview show, is that we thought that that Bournemouth would do well at the beginning, but would tire and come away. I would like to see Solomon get some minutes now. I do think that would be fair. Here to there is a Kulu's goal merely took his performance today to passable from horrid. Listen, I just think, let's get the confidence in him. Hopefully that gives it to him. For me, I think, you know, we can't just say that a player's bad. They score a goal from 3 yards and all of a sudden everyone going, oh, he's brilliant. Doesn't quite work like that. Otherwise, every player that scores every week is brilliant. Right. Starting to pee down now. So we're into the 80th minute. It's 79 minutes and 30 seconds exactly. Tottenham 2, Bournemouth 0. Johnny is worried about a doggy. Let's have a look. Let's see what happens. Listen, at this stage, I'd take anyone up front over Richarlison. Honestly, I just do not. I do not like his play. I don't see what he does, if I'm brutally honest. East London Gooner. I mean, look, come on. This is like, come on, Man City. Yeah, so at the moment, not a lot is happening, people. Where's that glass of water? There it is. We're into the 81st minute. We're going to have a fair bit of stoppage time, I should think. A doggy hopefully can get to his feet. And it looks like Ben Davies is coming on. So Ben Davies is going to go and play at left back. No, we're definitely not going to buy. Anthony Martial. No, listen, Adrian. I'm bored of hearing these lines. Let's back him. I've seen enough. I've seen enough for him for, 6-7 years in the Premier League, whatever he's been in it. I just don't rate him. I'm sorry. I really don't rate him. Sorry, Adam. We don't want Danny Welbeck. No, we don't. What sort of comment is that? Danny Welbeck? Come on. So Ben Davies has come on for a doggy. Who's walking? He's up on his feet, so that's a good sign. Sava, rumoured move on Lukaku loan. Isn't he going to Roma? I haven't seen anything that... look, I'd take him over Richarlison, but ideally I don't want any of them, really, if I'm brutally honest. Romano said 1 minute ago that the first round of talks have taken place between Roma and Chelsea, so I can't see anything in that, if I'm brutally honest. Mark Cousins, big up Mark, said, big up Sav, it's nearly pub time. Always feel better after a win. Absolutely. Let's win the game first. Let's see this out. Kulu's got the ball. Give it. Ollie skips, just let it run under his feet, and Bournemouth can bring it forward. But well in there from Christian Romero's had another good game. Into Skip. Skip goes back to Højbjerg. Højbjerg to Skip. Lovely. Skip into Lascelles, to Sonny. Sorry, Sonny. Oh, lovely football. Skip into Sonny. Sonny out wide. There's Skip again. I mean, we're just killing the game off now with possession. Lovely football. Who knew these players could do this, eh? Christian Romero inside to Ben Davies. Ben Davies is in centre mid. This is madness. Ben Davies is in centre mid. Here goes Sonny on the right-hand side. He's going down the wing. I much prefer him through the middle. He can ghost about a lot more. Here's Kulu. Pulls it back to Porro. Porro checks onto his right as a dig. Goes in straight into the defender. Bit ambitious, but why not? And Bournemouth, now we're pressing them in their own half with our fresh legs. And they're dribbling the ball out from the back. I think this is Sabanyi, who's driving forward with the ball. I think it's Sabanyi. Big up to Eddie. He said, Sava, you're one of the best, mate. Love sensible, logical content. You're welcome, my friend. I just can't do this knee-jerk stuff. I can't do it. I really can't do it when people just go, oh, my God, you're in the mud because someone scored a goal. And it's gone out for a corner. No, Højbjerg thinks it's a goal kick. And it's a corner. It's a corner. Well done, Pierre. Good defending. Good defending there. Hassan has said we need a ball-playing number 9 Sava. Richarlison is so poor. He's just not good on the ball, is he? Maybe give Orban or Ivan Toney, and Manor Solomon needs some playing time. Yeah, I feel for Solomon for not getting more playing time, to be honest with you. But listen, it is what it is at this stage. Corner comes in. Vicario punches it clear. Back in from the forward, and Spurs live to fight another day. 2-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Big up to everyone still inside the house. Keep smashing that like button. Bobby K said, what a difference in the midfield now. No link between Højbjerg, Skip and GLC. Spurs moving forward. Here is Lo Celso. He's driving forward with a ball. Lo Celso plays it out wide to Perisic on the left. Perisic is standing his man up, cuts in on his right, dinks it across, and the defender headed it out. And Ben Davis gets the ball up in the air. Højbjerg brings it down. Højbjerg's going to put it out to Kulu, is he? Yep. Kulu's going to get the ball. Come on, Kulu. Whip it in on your left. Kulu plays a ball inside to Lo Celso, who luckily gets the ball back. It goes out to Porro. Porro into Kulu. Some very intricate passing going on in there. Here's Sonny, 20 yards out as a dig, and that was a wild effort over the bar. Wild effort over the bar from Sonny after a very good passing move. And it looks like they're going to make some more subs. Yeah. Yeah. Big up to absolutely everyone inside the house. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Bournemouth 0. We are into the about to enter the 87th minute as they bring on Kiefer Moore. Who remembers Spurs this time last year at Bournemouth, where we looked awful and then had to have the second half comeback? This is what it's about. Eddie, he's just a breath of fresh air. Proper football manager, proper coach. Gets them down, drills them, implements a philosophy. I love him. I love him. And Højbjerg wins the ball back. Van der Ven heads it out. And Bournemouth have got the ball in midfield with, I don't know, is that Cook? I don't know who that is. I think it might have been Cook. Bournemouth got the ball out on the right-hand side. Come on, don't give anything away now. Dangerous cross in. And the forwards glanced it on. And it's gone out for a goal kick to Tottenham Hotspur. I've seen it. Bobby, I'm not sticking around after the game for too long, my friend. I've got to go out. I've got to do some quick 10-minute videos, one with me, one with Henry. And then I'm going out for dinner. But I'm back live tonight at 8 p.m. For anyone that would like to join, I'm back at 8 p.m. So we'll be doing a live show tonight at 8 p.m. Who's saying bad things about Vicario? Who's saying bad things about Vicario? I don't know who is. I don't think Vicario's done anything wrong. If anyone's saying it is, I don't think anyone's done anything wrong. Hi, mate. Sorry, I'm reading out what I'm writing. 1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out a thumbnail for tonight. One second, people. So sorry. 1 second. Right. Okay. So I just had to try and get that sorted. Bobby K. Bobby K, you're so rude. You're so rude. He just called me something that I can't say or I'll get demonetized. Big up to everyone. Kulu's going down the right now. He pulls it across on his right foot. Perisic lets it run. I think he thought Sonny was closer to him than he was. Good idea. Not the right execution. Much better from Kulu. Whip ball into his man. Here's Skippy to Ben Davis. Ben Davis to Sonny. Sonny's got the ball 30 yards out and as well, maybe 25 yards out. And we got a free kick. Slow it down. There's no need to move that quickly to Celso. Slow it down as we approach the 90th minute. The game is nearly over from a 90-minute perspective. Wow, it's been a really good stream, everybody. I've really enjoyed it. 89 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll see how many minutes of injury time. If anyone would like to keep liking, if anyone would like to subscribe, now is the chance to do so. So please keep doing that. And thank you so much to everyone's support throughout this entire stream. I really do appreciate it. So Tottenham Hotspur have got Pedro Porro just to the left of centre, and Pedro Porro's over the ball. Bournemouth have built a wall. Listen, it's not there yet, but yes, not there yet. Yeah, I don't think Vicario's done anything wrong in a Spurs shirt, and people just want to keep digging. Porro whips the free kick. It hits the wall. He's going to have another crack and drag the shot wide, but not a bad idea. Big up to everyone. Look, come on. We've got 3 or 4 minutes. We've got 8 minutes of injury time left. Guys and girls, let's get that to 75. 10-3-7-5. Can we do it? Can we get 9 generous people? 9 generous people in the chat to subscribe. Here is the link for those people. Bournemouth attacking on the left-hand side. Well defended by Romero, but they've won it back. And well defended by Skippy. Skippy puts it down the line to Kulu, and Kulu is fouled. Good play, hold-up play by Kulu. Top of the league. At least we can say this year we've been top of the league for once, right? Kate has said, glad when it's finished. My heart going 10 to the dozen, Sava. Have a good dinner. Thank you very much. Don't worry. Listen, look, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Everything is nice and calm and comfortable. Thank you to the 2 people that just subscribed. 7 more and we can hit our target for the day, people. Come on. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't. Last rally call for the last 6.5 minutes of the game. Here's a ball through the middle. Perisic running through, but the goalkeeper got there first. And now Bournemouth can attack deep from their own half. They need to find 2 goals. I don't think they will, but I'd love a clean sheet. Mickey van der Ven. Good tackle that from Mickey van der Ven. God, he's got long legs, isn't he, old Mickey? Just wrapped his legs around. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant display again from Tottenham Hotspur. I love it. I love it. For as negative as people said I was last year, I just love it at the moment. This is the Tottenham I grew up on. This is the football, the push, the run, the passing, the creating. None of that sitting back nonsense. This is proper football. Bournemouth playing down the line. Can he keep it in? He whips it back. And well defended by Romero, then by Højbjerg. Now Lo Celso can bring the ball out. He's giving it to Kulu. Kulu's going to play that down the line. As he know he's gone backwards. Big up, Potato Stew. You're more than welcome, my friend. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. We try our best here at Football Heritage TV to entertain. So big up to each and every one of you. But come on, where's the 5 people that want to smash that subscribe button? Be nice, people. Be nice. Perisic inside to Højbjerg. Højbjerg's driving it forward to Davis. Davis lays it off to Son. Son can run into the channel here. He's got some space. Yeah, he's got 2 players. He's pulled it across to no one, and that is where I get frustrated with Sonny. I just think just take a bit more care on the ball. Bournemouth driving forward. Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven stopped their attack dead in its dead in its traps. And now Perisic can go forward on the left-hand side. 5 minutes of injury time left. I think Perisic makes such a difference when he plays on the left and Sonny through the middle. Big up. We're now only 3 subscribers away from today's target. Come on, we got 4.5 minutes to get 3 more subscribers. Smash that button, people. Smash that button. Mark Cook saying, Sav, a quality commentary from you. Yeah, I'm going to be shattered. But hey, going to go for a lovely dinner, a nice Italian today. See him. You don't care. I'm seeing my brother. So, yeah, here goes Højbjerg. Højbjerg down the left. But join me tonight, people. Join me tonight at 8 p.m. for a review of today's game, where I can actually not have to commentate and we can actually talk in a little bit more of a kind of rational manner. And there's another free kick to Tottenham. Lovely away performance. 2 clean sheets in a row. Absolutely brilliant. All the people that keep saying, stop getting excited. No, I won't stop getting excited. Definitely not going for the McTasty. I already had a what did I have earlier? Yeah, the oh God, why can't I think of it? The McDonald's breakfast thing. Yeah, whatever that's called. Can't think of it now. Sonny back into Ben Davis. Ben Davis going into midfield. Ball over the top. There's Porro. He's laid it back. There's Perisic. He's giving it to Kulu. Kulu cut inside. Pull it back. Pull it back. There's the ball. Pull it back, Sonny. Pulled it back. Here's Ben Davis. Ben Davis has rifled the ball over the box. He tried one of those kind of swerving balls. But, I mean, don't we look such a better team? Don't we? What a... he got underneath it. But a lovely, lovely, lovely performance again from Tottenham Hotspur. 2 more people. 2 more people for the subscribes, people. 2 more people. For me, my man of the match is definitely going to be James Maddison. I thought he was sensational in that first half. But I do think Mickey Van de Ven and Romero have had a good game as well. Here goes Bournemouth down the left-hand side. They pulled it back. Ben Davis pulls it away. Lovely positioning from Ben Davis. Even players I don't rate have started to play well under this manager. Højbjerg now can drive forward. There's 2.5 minutes left. Sonny's got loads of space. He's played a through ball into Perisic. He's cutting on his right. He's cutting on his left. Have a dig. Have a dig. He's dragged it wide. Oh, my God. We should be 4 or 5 or 6 up here. But again, Sonny, so much better through the middle. So much better through the middle. Yes, I will be talking about all the games tonight, mainly Spurs. But yes, I will. You know me. I'll talk about other football as well. Big up to absolutely everyone. Oh, this is tough, isn't it? Spurs in the channels again. Here is Sonny. Sonny with a back heel. He's got it back and it's gone out for a throw-in. Come on. Where are the 2 people to subscribe to get me to today's target of 10,375? The link is pinned. Look, people, the link is pinned. 2 more of you. That's all we need. 2 more. After this, I will be doing a 10-minute video with Henry that will be published later, and a 10-minute video of my own with Henry for my show that will be published later, and we'll be live at 8 p.m. after I'm fat, because I've got no doubt I'm going to go and eat way too much food. Here's Ben Davis juggling the ball with his head, brings it down to Højbjerg. Højbjerg, really poor that from Højbjerg. He's giving it away, and Bournemouth can go forward. They've given the ball to Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore's going to play the ball down the line to what looks like Dominic Solanke. Spurs have got back in numbers. The ball's pulled back, fired high and wide. Poor from Højbjerg, but some lovely, lovely football. Absolutely lovely football. I think everyone's done really well today, apart from the man Richarlison. People are going to say it's harsh, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so, yes, absolutely. My thumbnail guy is a legend. Thank you so much. Here we go. Bournemouth in the 9th. There's 30 seconds of the game to go. 30 seconds. Yeah, Adrian, I do deserve it. Adrian, we need 2 more. That's all we need. 2 more, Adrian. And we get there. We get today's target. 2 more. 1 more. 1 more. Big up to all of you. Listen, I've really, really enjoyed this show, everyone. I hope you have as well. I try my best for you. And listen, I think it's been great. We've got no trolls in the chat today. We're just having a party. And there is the full-time whistle. Another fantastic display from Tottenham Hotspur. Absolutely brilliant from Ange Postecoglou. I think a lot of people are going to have to start turning to loving this man now. Absolutely brilliant. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Bournemouth 0. I think James Maddison's been given man of the match, I think, from what I can see. Another clean sheet. Vicario did nothing wrong. Romero and VDV were epic at the back. Brilliant displays from Porro and Udogie. I thought Sarr, not as good as last week, but a very good game. Basuma, again, driving the ball forward. Listen, absolutely wonderful to see this Tottenham Hotspur. Listen, guys and girls, I am going to love you and leave you. If you want to get over, Sean will be doing a reaction show, I think, in about 10, 15 minutes. Let me see if I can, I'm just going to see if I can send you over there. Bear with me 1 second. Let's go to lives. Bear with me 1 second, people. Live. Customization. Sorry, I'm just reading out how you redirect. Sorry, I don't need to do that. You don't care. Spurs Talk Show. Oh, and when you get over there, please type in Sava Raid if you do stay with Sean. Where are we? Bournemouth live watch along. It won't let me find it. Go over. Please go over to Sean. I'm redirecting to Sean right now. Please get over to him. Big Boss Man. 8 p.m. tonight. 8 p.m. tonight I'll be on. So I'm going to go and have my dinner, going to chill, speak to the family, have some downtime from football, and then I will be back at 8 p.m. So please join me then, people. Much love. Take care. Oh, Oryx Beats has just stuck in a super chat. Big up to Oryx Beats, who said, what a game. Could have been 5-0. Tottenham are top of the league, 7 points, plus 4 goal difference, no defeats, 2 clean sheets. Big up Ange Postecoglou. Big up to everyone in the chat. Please go over and support Sean. See you later. Take care. 8 p.m. Join me. And as always, come on, you Spurs.